The battle of the century, Bishop versus Wishful, and sitting in the judge booth, Ham Wallet, Zambo, and me, your host, Goog. Not really.
Not really.
Does that work?
That's fine.
Dude, I have a winning streak. I'm 3 episodes in a row, and everyone loves me.
Yeah,
Good fucking job.
You've been on a full 3 1/4 episodes.
Some people would be very upset if they heard that news. I'm not gonna mention their names, but
Goog, you forgot to mention our sponsor, Bro Water. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, where's all of our sponsorship money?
No.
Sponsored by Bro Water. Water that makes you say bruh. Then we owe them money.
Guys, you can't hear Bingo, but he literally just came in and asked us to explain a bit for him.
He just came in and said, hey, can you guys do this bit?
He said, can you guys please do this bit for me? I'm not on the episode, but please.
Bingo
Can you
literally
please fucking
walked
do
in.
He's threatening us now. He's fucking threatening us.
Bingo walked in with a suit and briefcase, and he was like, "You gotta do this."
He said, do the bit or die.
The fucking
My-
Bro
my-
Water guy came in. He's like the CEO.
Dude, that's fucking scary.
Well,
That's
look,
like
dude,
the scene in,
I think they know Bro Water.
Okay.
Like it's in the name. You drink
Makes
it,
you say
say
bruh.
bruh. Like it's
Yeah,
in the
it's
name.
like Mario Water. Like, I
I-
duh.
Literally, why Bingo said he didn't want to be on the episode is because he'd talk about Bro Water too much, and it's
The
just
whole
happening
time,
anyway.
Yeah.
But-
And he's not even on the episode. He's talking about Bro Water. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's literally putting his, like, he's literally the black hen that killed the Archduke, except he's making it explain like Bro Water.
The black hand, huh? All right.
That's what it's called.
Besides from like Wishful and of course Bishop,
Bye.
who
Wait,
else
Bishop's
is here?
Never been on before. Shouldn't we have a special?
Oh yeah, he's never
introduction?
been on here.
Yeah, this is my friend
Intro-
Bishop. Say hi,
Yeah,
Bishop.
this is my This is my first time meeting you, Zambo. I've never
It's
met you
my
before.
first. It's my first time in a while even being on the podcast, but it's nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Of course we talked for a while before recording, so we're pretty good pals
Yes.
now, I'd say.
Sorry,
Yeah,
2
Yeah.
hours
basically
editing this.
BFFs.
I'm eating walnuts, sorry.
That is
Eating
Goog, that's
walnuts?
so unprofessional. That is
That
like
is a
so
little-
unprofessional.
That is a little unprofessional.
I took one. Look, I had a bowl of them in front of me. I said, "I'll take one," and it was.
I just couldn't stop.
Perhaps just one more.
Shut up, Bingo.
Bingo's like the corporate side of Bingo's gotten to him. Like it's gotten to his head. He's like, "We need
This
for the
episode's gonna
fans."
make no sense.
Yeah, we're just gonna sound fucking
Now
schizophrenic.
Bingo, this is Bingo's plan all along. He wants to be in the episode, but like now it like only makes sense if he is on.
This Oh, episode will
Uh,
literally,
uh,
literally
uh,
does not make sense.
Bingo record like after this.
Bingo,
like
get outta
someone,
here.
yeah, whoever's editing this, record Bingo saying like evil things and like pitch it his voice downwards.
Turn him into a fucking demon.
Yeah,
Do it.
you have
Yeah.
to record this bit for me.
You have to fucking do this
Do it
bit.
now.
All right. Did Ham introduce himself yet? I don't.
Oh,
sure.
Hello. It's me again. I've been on
Hi,
I think,
Ham.
every episode since it came back.
Yay! Because the fans love you. We hear the
Yay.
reception. They always say, "Can you get more Ham on it, please?"
Yeah, especially that one guy who RP's the Roman Emperor. He's cool.
It was cool. We should get him on.
No, he's a
Should've
Roman
won right
historian.
freaking
He's
now.
not an emperor. My bad.
Wait,
uh,
if you guys had a Christmas wish, who would you get on?
If I had a Christmas
If I
wish,
could get
what would I
anyone on
want?
this podcast?
Yeah,
Probably
like
my
who do you
dad.
get on?
Oh,
Probably
Probably,
Wishful's dad, yeah.
probably Wishful's dad.
No, we can't all be wishing for my dad. No.
no. If I had to say, like actually, probably like I watched, like iDubbbz, like he recently made like a new podcast show with Airsoft Fatty, and Airsoft Fatty's just super interesting because he'll talk about random shit like for hours and hours, like for no correlation. It's just like really funny.
That sounds
like us.
powerful.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
just jumps off the counter. He says, "I'm gay," and it makes me laugh really hard. Like I split a gut laughing. I'm sorry.
Dude, when he says I have like osteoporosis, dude, I can't stop laughing.
Dude, I
But
literally
do
like.
not ask what he said to Lele Pons. Ooh, do not.
Don't ask what he
People
said.
and people defended that. Why did people defend that?
let him get away with this.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was a different time, but I don't know why everyone just like slid it under the rug. He literally said the N-word hard R.
Because, dude, it's either all okay or none of it's okay.
Yeah, that's literally how the world works. Yeah.
It's iDubbbz. He's funny, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's whatever.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
so we all picked Wishful's dad to come on.
That just played suck.
Wishful, how is your dad? Do you like your dad?
Yeah. I do not want to get into my fucking father relationship.
Yeah, I don't know why you would say that.
I want to know more. I want to know more about all of your guys' dads. I'm really interested.
I don't think that's a really bad
That is a horrible idea.
That will not go well.
It's the fucking dad cast.
The dead cast, like, okay, new thumbnail idea. It's just all of us with like beer bellies and beer.
My character
That'd
already
be
has a
fucking
dad
badass.
bod, so that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the head one, you'd be clinking drinks with Bishop. That's a wonderful
Yeah.
idea.
Does my character get to be taller if I have a dad bod?
Oh yeah, I don't know why it made you so short. I just think it's a little funny.
That's awesome.
I'm like 1 foot tall in all these thumbnails.
I'm gonna squash you like a bug.
Yeah,
Aw.
We're all
Dude, can
gonna
I
get
make a
some-
request?
yeah.
Yeah,
Can I be as short or shorter than Ham?
Just like a little like pipsqueak. You want to be a pipsqueak?
I want. Well, I'm a pipsqueak in real life. I'm like 5'3".
So you want to be tiny, eh? You want to be tiny?
I think I do.
You want to be
I
a
do.
little guy.
It's like the
Wait.
ant from Parappa. You want to get big?
Whoa.
Pull the lever. Right now.
Goog, you want to talk about what you did to Bingo the other night?
What?
Like you pulled out like an orb of confusion or something.
That's not even anything. You just made that up.
It's
not a
fucking
real-
gaslighting him.
You're
I
just
thought you were-
talking, Ham.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about something like horrible that I did to Bingo. I was like, I
Hey,
would never
dude.
do that.
Goog, remember that time at school when we were in the computer lab? That was a blast.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I played Putt Putt Saves the Zoo on the school computer.
Yeah, and you made it like really fucked up. You're like you opened up Putt Putt. He just had like bloodshot eyes. He said, "Please help me go home."
My pod is so awesome. And then I
sounds
flipped over
powerful.
the CD-ROM and on the game it said Putt Putt goes to hell. Oh
No.
fuck!
I recently downloaded what was it? I recently downloaded that Blue's Clues MS-DOS game, and I surprised someone with it. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream this cool game, and it was just that. And they sat there pissed
there's
for
a
30 minutes.
There's a Blue's Clues MS-DOS game.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
surprising.
it's Blue's Birthday Bash. And so I played that for
Blue's
like 30
Birthday
minutes.
Bash.
But I was taking it really seriously, and they were just sitting there like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "It's Blue's Birthday Bash." Like,
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. Like retro gaming is pretty cool. There's a lot of weird like shit out there, but dude, like PC retro gaming, dude, that's like the fucking Mariana Trench. It just keeps going. It's just so unexplored, and there's so much. Because back then, anybody could just like make a game, print a couple
Oh, yeah.
copies on a floppy disk, and be like, "I made a commercial product. Here it is." There's just so much weird shit out there. So interesting.
One of my favorite
I
things
love
about
that stuff.
one of my favorite things about like old computer games is like everyone who had a computer back then was like an office worker, like a salary man. So of
Yeah.
course, like if there was games on there, there was always a button to like close the game out, so you can like if your boss walks by, like you can like close it quickly, which I think is interesting.
I think what's also cool is
fascinating.
usually they're always just made by like one guy, like
Yeah,
literally
one
just
dude.
it's just a singular dude's vision, which you know, games usually it's like a team of people have to come together. So I think that's
Yeah.
also very just interesting.
the first indie developers. It's cool. I wonder if there's quirky RPGs about depression like in 90s MS-DOS games.
Yeah, it's called Yick. They made it back in the 80s.
I think I made one of those.
Bishop, you
Actually-
did?
No, I lied. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but then it could have been called Y2K. It would have been called like it would have been called like 1995.
It would be called 1984.
And they wouldn't use vinyl; they use like 8-track tapes.
All right, did you guys ever play
Eight-track
the old Dragon Ball DOS game?
That's not a
No.
Yeah, it was called Dragon Ball, like the Return of the Wizard or something.
The
Ham,
Wizard.
you're 2 for 2 for lying.
You're a fucking
big
liar. You're fucking lying.
You're the big fat liar with that one movie, Big Fat Liar.
Wait.
That-
Ham, did you just mention the Wizard?
Wait, the Wizard?
The Wizard?
And not like the movie.
Wait, there's a movie?
There's a
Yeah, the
movie?
fucking Wizard.
What?
No, you're making this up. Everyone's just lying. In this
Are you talking
episode.
about The Wiz? The movie The Wiz with Michael Jackson?
No.
It's the movie The Wizard.
The one where they first showed off Mario Brothers 3 and they got Super
yeah.
Mario
Oh,
Brothers
no,
3, and
that-
the big
that's-
fucking hangar doors open.
Mario
I'm like,
Brothers
oh my
3.
God.
No, that's real. No, I remember.
It's like
Yeah,
Rain
it's
Man,
a-
but for like shitty gamers in the
It
90s.
was a big dumb sponsorship. For,
You
like,
can't
the Power
say
Glove.
that.
It is! Am I wrong?
Wishful's kind of right. That's kind of the plot. That's kind of the plot of the movie.
I've never watched The Wizard, but do they find like a really autistic kid and get him
They
to play
do,
Mario
and
or
he
something?
goes, California. California, because that's where he knows where
Why
Mario
you-
Brothers 3 is. He's got it.
Dude, I
saying-
have
you're
to watch
saying
this
that, like-
movie.
You're saying that like Rogu from American Dad.
He says no. He says no. I don't do airplanes.
California.
Dad
That
lets me
is-
drive the car.
That is the best description for a movie I've heard. It's like Rain Man, but with like gamers.
Dude, and the rival is like a big bully who wears a power glove all the time.
Oh
That's
yeah,
so
he's fucking
powerful.
awesome. And he
That's
wears
so
a leather
cool.
jacket.
Look, all I know is Wishful and Bishop, like day one of that Pixels came out, they ran to the theater. And they sat
No,
down
we
and
didn't.
watched it. They were so
Okay.
excited.
Okay, I kinda
Dude.
did.
Wish.
No way, Pac-Man! He took my hand! No!
Look, I was like 12. I didn't talk to anyone else about video games. That was my outlet. That was my like, yes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, to see
Wishful.
Josh Gad like have a baby with Q-Bird.
Isn't Kevin James the president?
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
he
the
is.
president.
President Blart, please help.
What's worse, Kevin James as president in Pixels or fucking Keemstar as president in fucking
Go on down the Freeman.
Freeman.
down the Freeman?
Dude, that Keemstar as the president's like the funniest scenario you can imagine.
I think they should do like an MMA match. I think they should fight each other.
Imagine,
Keemstar
like-
and
Dude, have you
Bill
ever seen
Blart.
Here Comes the Boom? Kevin James is fucking winning that.
Yeah, no, that's why I mentioned that. Is like that's a good movie too. I like Here Comes the Boom a lot.
Could you
Oh
guys
my
imagine
goodness.
like Keemstar in the Oval Office with like the garden gnome on his table and the fake popcorn and with his G Fuel shaker?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Like he's giving State of the Union speeches like on Drama Alert.
He goes, "My fellow American."
My fellow Americans.
My fellow Americans.
I love when he records that line. He's literally just doing the fucking Drama Alert voice and everything.
Yeah.
He's like, "My fellow American."
They hit the fucking Pentagon.
We decided to reinstate
We
Block
lost the
TV.
7-hour war. We are all going to die.
I pushed that big red button on my desk and I did not know what it did.
Dude, he's just like talking about TikTok drama.
But now
In the
I'm
Oval
curious,
Office.
what YouTuber out of any YouTuber do you think could be president? Like legitimately. I could see Markiplier like.
Do
getting
they have to
far
be-
in a-
Dude,
Do
do
they have to be-
22.
Do they have to be like a political YouTuber? Or
No,
just
no,
like
no,
any
no,
like
any
just in
YouTuber. Wishful,
general.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not voting for you. There's
What?
not a chance. You're my friend. You're my friend. But
Um,
like, if you were sitting next to like Bill Clinton or something like that, you're like, no way. We need to secure the border. No way. Like I would not vote for you.
I feel like if I was president, I'd be too afraid to do anything. I feel like I'd mess up really hard, so I just like sit on my power and be like,
Wishful, you got a meeting with Kim Jong Un.
Oh,
No way.
no way.
Yeah, a TV camera comes on and Wishful's like sitting in the chair, like really sweaty. And he's like,
Fucking sweating
oh,
bullets.
oh,
Actually, you would just
There's like a bit
feeding
of vomit on my
frenzy.
fucking shirt.
you would actually
He has like
defuse
like
the North Korean
like a
nuclear
mustard
crisis.
stand.
I think Wishful could defuse the nuclear crisis by playing Third Strike with Kim Jong Un. I think that.
At first
Yo.
and 3.
Nah, dude, that would make it worse.
No, hold
No,
on.
no,
Nah, dude.
it would make it better because Wishful would throw the match. He would let
Yeah,
him
he
win.
Whoa.
Wishful would not throw
Oh,
that
but
damn
if
match.
we're talking about for Third Strike, we gotta get Bishy.
Yeah, no, okay, hold on. If we're talking about Third Strike, Wishful is not throwing shit. I have played him. He never gives up. It is ridiculous.
That's
He's gonna
the
make
thing,
the
it'd be like
nuclear situation worse. He's just gonna make us get fucking nuked
No,
for
it'd be
beating
like
Kim
one of
Jong
the-
Un.
It'd be like a terrible anime scene, and Kim Jong Un's like, "I see the power of the American spirit. I can see."
These Alex throw mix-ups be fucking nutty, yo.
It's like that scene at the end of fucking Rocky 4 where he beats the Russian boxer, and then he's like, guys, you should all be American and not be communist anymore. And so they're just not communists like anymore after that point. Like they all just like it's like like that's how that works. That's
it?
perfect.
Yeah,
and then
that
Ivan
makes sense.
Drago got divorced.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I never- I never saw Creed 2.
After he lost, he got divorced.
Oh my, that's so awesome. I need to watch Creed 2.
They're just throwing more sand in his face.
Yeah.
And then
Red-
his entire country like disowned him, and he got thrown out.
Oh my
He got
God.
thrown out of the country. Imagine like
fool.
marrying like that weird like Russian fucking science experiment man, and he fucking loses. Like they pumped you so full of juice. They strapped so many electrodes to you, and for what?
And for what? Dude?
And
He's
for
still
what?
lost.
It proves that capitalism will always be better than communism.
That- exactly.
I got a question.
I've been fucking raking in the dough so you can afford all those fucking electrodes and all those protein shakes, and you lost? And you
fucking
killed a
lost?
man, and you lost? What the hell?
What the
Actually,
fucking
no. Wishful, I
shit?
have a question. I'm gonna ask Zambo too. All right.
Yes.
I think I asked you this before, but like, if you were in the Punch Out world, like, do you think you could survive a minute against any of them? Like, besides Glass Show, like, do you think you could live? How long do you think you could live against like Soda Popetsky? Do you think you could win?
That's
That's
Bishop's a boxing guy.
Hold
Why
on.
didn't you ask him?
Yeah, ask Bishop. Also, I feel like I've been talking too much on the episode.
wait,
so
wait,
go
wait,
inside
which
the
character?
habit.
Which character am I fighting?
the big
Like
Soda
any
Popetsky,
character.
the great, yeah. Let's just use it because I was thinking about you said souped up with chemicals or electrodes, and I was thinking of Soda Popetsky and how he drinks all that evil soda. Do you think you could survive?
Probably not. I only weigh like I think 160 pounds.
Okay, if you were given $1 million, like here.
Okay, no, hold on a second. Wait.
Wait,
a minute.
only if I win. Only if I win.
No, you get
hold-
you survive a minute against him and you get $1 million.
Dude,
That's
I
what
get
the.
screwed over like.
Yeah,
a fucking
I think I
Spider-Man.
could survive a minute. I think I could weave around him. I'm like a fucking twig.
Well, now hold on a second. Little Mac's only like 105 pounds. He's
not
like Little Mac
5
beat him.
pounds.
Is he really? He's not 105.
I want to say I think if he was in a real life weight class, I think he'd be a flyweight, which I think is max like 108.
He's
Yeah,
not
but he's
105.
got like
He's built.
Wreck-It Ralph hands.
Yeah.
Also, he has like magical star punches, and sometimes the opponent can be instantly knocked out if you know there's little
Yeah.
secrets. So it's like, and they all both like just stand in place across from each other, and they don't like move at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna say that I think I could survive a minute in the ring with what's the German guy from
Von
Punch Out
Kaiser.
Wii?
Von
I feel like I
Kaiser.
could handle Von Kaiser.
You can hit him by,
Yeah.
but he's got those uppercuts. He's tricky. I don't
He
know.
does, but he go, mommy, and I just fucking clock him right in the face.
Nah, dude, I'll tell you this right now. I could survive any of them except for the one. He has the thing on his head and it flashes.
The Great
What's his
Tiger.
name?
Great tiger.
Dude, I can't beat him. I don't know the trick
You just
in the original.
I don't want to
If
say.
I got
I'm not gonna
if I
spoil
got
it.
If I got in a
Yeah, don't tell
boxing
me,
ring
but-
and my opponent started like teleporting, I would quit like on the spot.
like, what do you do?
Oh, come on. He starts flying over the ring.
What if Great Tiger just fucking telefragged little Mac? He just teleported.
Yeah, I thought about that. Like, he just kills him instantly. Just,
I did it. I won.
Where's the belt? Give me the belt. You killed him. You killed. Doug Lewis is in tears. Why, God? Why?
Yeah, and then it's Doc Lewis, and he's gonna get revenge. He's gonna fight him.
Yeah, and then like the Dorkly logo appears at the end.
That's a good
It
touch.
sucks.
This might be. Oh, you could go ahead.
Oh no, I'm assuming you're still talking about this thing. I was.
Oh
going
yeah,
back to a
yeah, I
different
was.
topic.
This might be an overestimate of my skills. I feel like I could handle Piston Hondo. I feel like I could land the punch right before he does his
Piston
Hondo rush.
Honda?
No, he's
Yeah,
got the.
No.
he's
No way,
He's
bro.
built. He's huge.
He'd kick my ass, but I'd land that one punch and he'd be down.
You wouldn't get to that. He does that the second time he gets knocked out. He gets up and does that. You wouldn't live. Like you got to survive 2 minutes into the match.
True. Okay,
And
you know what?
He's out here whipping and weaving. He's like, which was like, I can do it. I got the heart. I got the spirit.
You got heart, kid.
I look up the speed run. I can do that.
I can win.
Yeah. Anyways, I would get killed in one hit. From like,
I think
punch a hole through my
realistically-
chest.
Realistically, I could only probably beat Glass Joe, but
I feel like
I would like
Okay.
kiss Glass Joe and make him fall in love with me.
Honestly,
he's like
I'd
a little bit handsome.
I'd give him a big old smooch on the cheek. I think I don't.
Wishful, I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
if you got in the ring with the punch out character, you try to Dempsey roll like in real life and die.
Dude, that reminds me, like in fucking like in soccer, I tried. I was pretty okay at it, for a bit. I don't know. But at some point I got it through my head. I was like, I'm gonna try like a special fucking trick shot, and I called it the snake shot, where I just like walk like zigzag, and then I kick the ball. It doesn't change the fucking shot at all, but it's like, oh, this is gonna mix them up. Oh, they won't see this coming. And I tried it a couple times. I failed spectacularly. And the coach was like, "Is your leg okay, son? Did you break something?" I was like, "Oh no, I was just nothing."
Yeah.
My
I can
parents
call your
actually
parents
made
if
me
you
play-
want.
My parents actually made me play soccer for like a
Me
few
too.
years at the Y.
Same.
So did mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine
so we
too.
just all had the same like childhood.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, I honestly might have been the worst like 9-year-old soccer player of all time. I was terrible.
I wasn't even trying. I was looking at the weeds. I saw a flower on the ground. I was like, oh, look at that. I was just like,
I remember one year we never won a single game until the one time I couldn't make it, and then they won the game. I was like so pissed off. I was like,
Oh my
fuck, am I really
goodness.
that bad?
Wishful, I remember I had a similar like thing to you, where I was like a stupid little kid playing soccer, and I was like, I'm gonna invent a cool trick shot, and it was basically I was gonna do like an overhead kick like behind me to kick it into the net, and all I did is I kicked it in the air. I jumped up in the air to go flip over to kick it, and I forgot that I could not do a backflip, and I landed directly on my back and knocked the wind
Oh.
out of me.
Oh, you were trying to do like a
Oh,
scissor
no.
kick.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the other team just took the ball and scored.
Oh my God.
It'd be crazy if you hit that.
Wait a minute. I just remembered something. I just remembered something related to it. One time we went. It was at the Y, and they had this like, what are they called? Not a pagoda. What are the things called? The
What is
Come
a
on, help me out here.
pagoda?
It's
A
like
patola? A patola?
Yeah, a bad potala.
bad
No,
potala?
it's not that. No, it's
Oh,
not that. It's
I don't know
more-
about all that.
gazebo. A gazebo.
Oh, a gazebo.
Oh,
yes.
gazebo.
Okay, so there was this guy in a gazebo, and there was like a splintered piece of wood. I don't even know how he did it, but like it was after we were playing and we were leaving, and this guy cut his thumb off in
Oh
the
my-
gazebo on
Wait.
accident.
Like his whole thumb?
Like his whole thumb. Like it was just
How?
Like, it was almost It was like almost falling off. Like it was like hanging on by a thread, and like the coach was like, "Dude, you need to go to a hospital." But this dude was like a 6-year-old man, and like he's got the dumb juice in his brain. He's like, "Nah, I'm fine. I'll walk it off." Or he's just like,
how do you do that on like a
Wait, did you
splintered
say he
piece
was a
of wood?
6 or 60-year-old man?
He was a 60-year-old man. You know, like he's hard headed. Like he's just like,
No,
oh,
it-
man,
no,
I don't need
No, a
no
fucking
help."
no,
Well,
a fucking
I gotta
6-year-old.
get the stapler at home. I got sewing thread in my woodshed. I'll take care of this myself.
Get some leather, get some twine.
The twine.
The twine.
Pour some Budweiser on it.
That'll sterilize
Add more
it.
bacon,
I
Pour
need to go
some
do
engine oil
Barbie.
on there.
Add
I
some
need to go do
epic
Barbie
bacon.
car riding.
So,
Who was there the other night when we watched all those like videos when it was just like fucking rednecks and shitty
yeah,
little
I was
toy Barbie
there.
cars like
It was
going down a hill?
stupid. It was so cool, actually.
Wait, wait, what was the videos?
It was just people going in, you know, those little like motorized Barbie cars,
Yeah.
like the plastic ones. It was just a bunch of like rednecks, and they were getting in them on the top of a hill, and they were like trying to drift to the bottom of the hill, but they were all like drunk, and so like they'd all fall out and like bust their heads.
That's fucking awesome.
It also
In
did help
15
that there were
minutes of
like
it.
Barbie cars and they just like fall apart, like the wheels would like fucking snap off and they go
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
fly.
it would literally go like 5 miles per hour, and then it would disintegrate at the bottom of the hill.
I need to see some of these videos later.
And then,
Editor,
like,
put it
the
in
audience, the audience was like, it was full of like, you know, of like the most
Like
powerful
unruly
rednecks ever.
rednecks.
Yeah, unruly rednecks. Like there was this guy and he had a big like pot belly, and like I think he drew the Confederate flag on his big stomach.
He painted on his big belly.
He painted the Confederate flag on his stomach, and he was just like, he had those racist glasses, you know, the ones like the
Yeah.
He had those on. It was crazy.
They're like sports sunglasses.
The
Yeah.
racist glasses.
They were cool, but I kind of think that one backyard wrestling video we watched was better.
I'm so
Oh, I
sad I
love
missed
that.
backyard wrestling. That sounds so
Backyard
awesome.
wrestling was so funny because it was just like they didn't want to hurt each other at first, and then they just changed their minds later on, and so it was just like
Yeah, there's this big fat woman that was just like cracking people in the head with stolen stop signs and stuff. They stole like a children at play sign like off the street and were hitting each other with it.
They were,
The best
they were
thi-
like
Yeah.
it would make like a
The
big twang sound, and they like fell to the floor instantly.
and like the best things about those types of videos is like they're homemade wrestling videos, so the pain that they're giving each other most of the time is like legitimate pain. Like they're
Yeah.
actually hurting each other and smashing.
Well,
their
yeah, they don't
bones up.
know how to fake it, so they just like hit each other for real with fucking baking sheets and shit.
At the beginning,
Okay.
they were hitting each other pretty lightly. Like you could see it, like when they were like they kicked someone while they were down, but it was really light. But then they just like changed their minds like halfway through it. They were just going crazy, like destroying each other.
It was awesome. It was also like just behind somebody's house. Like it wasn't a backyard.
It was in an
just
alleyway.
Is it like the in between, like behind a house?
Mhm. But
It's fucking
I really do
awesome.
feel like it was an alleyway though, because it was like two brick houses. Like it might have just been two brick houses, but it really felt like it was just like some grassy alleyway, like in the middle of the city, which makes it even better. Because I imagine like there's some commuter going to work, and he's walking in his suit, and he looks to his right, and he sees these 10 like crazy people beating each other up with stop signs.
It's environmental storytelling.
It just adds so
cool.
much. It was really cool.
In like a WWE knockout style tournament, who do you think in the SBC would win?
Hanif.
Yeah, that's
He's
what
a
I was gonna
football
say as well.
player. He will
I
kill
mean-
me.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean-
Hanif would murder the rest
Dude,
of
that
us.
was,
Let's be
that was
honest.
the idea that we had with like the SBC boxing event.
Yeah. The SB, it's just the finals would just be Hanif and Marcus, like undoubtedly.
Wasn't it me and he who must not be named? Like,
Yeah.
wasn't that like one of the big matches? Okay.
Yeah, that was like the main event like match. Was
That's
that one. It was
crazy.
a rival match.
Dude, I would have to battle Wishful, right?
Oh yeah. Bishop
And then Wishful would destroy me, I think, though.
Mm.
He's
I wanna
played
see-
that-
I wanna
he's played
see-
that JoJo game. He knows how to
Yeah.
I want to see Joey versus Roast Fellow. That'd be.
Oh,
pretty
that
good.
would be a match.
That'd be a battle. That'd be a battle of the gods.
He'd do his war. He'd
Yeah,
do like
dude.
the war cry. He'd go, ah, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. That's warriors.
fucking badass.
Warrior, yeah.
Shalom.
La la la. Warrior.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, then Roast would do the SpongeBob Patrick song, but with more characters.
And
That would be his walk-in theme.
He would name off.
movie
He would name off
trailer.
people in the SBC. He'd be
Dude,
like,
the day I found out.
honey.
Oh my god, the day I found out Roast was the guy behind that video, I like lost my mind.
I thought it,
Like
I, thought it
I
was a
couldn't
joke.
believe it.
I
Like
thought it was
I
a joke
like
for like 2
yeah.
months.
Like I was talking to him and he was like, "You know I made that video, right?" I was like, "That's really funny, Roast." He was like, "Dude, that's me. You can ask anyone." I was like, "No way." And I think I asked Ronan. I DM'd
I was
Ronan
there, but
later.
there's like I saw it like it only has.
Did
the
you?
original post only has like 50 likes or something like
Yeah.
that.
Really? Oh my
Jack Contour
god.
fucking stole all
Yeah,
the
Jack
credit.
Contour. Jack Contour, pull up, dude.
Jack
Come
Contour.
on.
We got shooters in the SBC.
Yeah, we have shooters in your area.
Well, don't go
Can't
that far.
say
Well, don't say
that.
that.
We do not
Don't
want to
say
go
that.
one and pee on the podcast.
Jack Conter, if you want to come on the podcast, you have to PayPal us $50 each.
Yeah,
You have to battle Roast
Every
Fellow,
single
yeah.
member.
Every
yeah,
single one.
you have to do the cage match with like 10 people we don't know.
Fuck you, Jack Conter.
I don't think he even meant to do it intentionally. I don't
No.
know.
Probably not.
He
Jack
just
Contour,
re-uploaded
if you're
it.
if you're listening to this, I don't think you are. But if you are,
But if you are, and you did like a brand
We're
deal
coming.
with Freddy Dread,
Whoa.
that's
Yeah.
not cool, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, at least like slide a little bit of cash for us. Just like
Come
a
on,
little.
come on, Freddie Dread, please, please, pretty
yeah,
please.
imagine if
Please
like
have
a
a
rapper like
heart.
samples SpongeBob Patrick. That'd be crazy.
Freddy Dread did that.
He did really.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
He sampled it.
Oh my god, that's like
And you know what else I found at the same night, Goog?
yeah.
Fucking, I found a TikTok video of Lizzo fucking singing it.
Oh yeah, I saw
What?
that.
Yeah.
That I did see.
That's actually insane.
But I'm thinking about like that reminds me of when the other he who must not be named sampled the Glub Go Gav collab in his album. Like,
Oh
when I
yeah.
first heard that, I was like, "Oh my god, this is like I lost my mind."
Yeah, and it's like in all the studio like album releases, it's on there, which
Mhm.
still freaks me out. I'm like,
That's
what the
incredible.
Just wait, one day there will be like a Drake album, and then it'll have like a Freddy's fry sauce sample on it.
You say that you a Freddy Fry Sauce me too?
I tried Freddy's fry sauce a few months ago. It literally just tastes like ketchup and mayonnaise.
Dude, it's the best sauce in the game. Why does it every time like we have a podcast, like it just comes back to polio? Like
Because he's
I haven't
fucking
talked to him in
silly.
He's a
years.
funny
Cool
creature.
character.
He's a character.
I
Yes.
follow his Instagram story and it's just like a normal person. He's just fucking
He's
normal.
a normal person. I saw his Gator Boys video.
There's just a lot of lore with polio. I don't know.
Mhm.
It just interests me.
He's
I don't know.
just
I
an
don't know.
interesting critter.
Since we're talking about old lore, should we talk about Mr. Peabody and Sherman? Should we talk about?
Oh, yes.
We should not.
Oh
talk about
yes.
that.
No, I
No,
think that in fact this is the perfect time.
Hence
All
why
I
no-
remember of that actual movie is when I was in 3rd grade, I had this friend and all that we would say about the movie to each other is Mr. Poobody and Sherlock Holmes. That's all I remember personally.
It's really cool.
That is like, clever
This-
and witty and even badass.
It is.
So like it's an old. I don't. It's not even an SBC thing, but like I had this weird thing where like I just despise Mr. Peabody and like I try to come up with reasons for why. And at some point I ended up like at first it was silly stuff like I'd just like Photoshop him in like horrible images, like it was just like him in Vietnam. He says, "Ready the napalm, Sherman." And then I just posted like you know that picture where it's the white guy in the history book and he has the
Yes.
Pharaoh's outfit on.
Yeah,
I did
Henry
that.
Cavill.
Yeah, and then the next slide was like Mr. Peabody in the Pharaoh's outfit. I was just like, strike two, Mr. Peabody. But
That's fucking genius.
it got to a point where I was just like, I thought of making a video about it, so I started researching about Mr. Peabody, and I discovered like some genuine like eyebrow-raising stuff. Like not just
Like
about the
what?
movie, but about the character. His original name was going to be Beware, like 100%.
What?
His
What?
name was going to be Beware.
What did they
Beware
mean by
Sherman.
this?
They never elaborate. He was just like, the creator was like, we were going to name him Beware, but we changed our mind and we named him Mr. Peabody. It was just like,
That-
what?
that's
Why would
scary.
you name that?
Beware.
Yeah, I just started
Beware.
researching and found stuff like that. But
That reminds me of like what was Sonic's original name supposed to be? Like something the rabbit.
I don't remember.
He was originally going to be a rabbit, and
I don't remember his name. I know what you're talking about, though.
I know it's
There's
like
that
we mentioned it like super early on in the podcast,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
old episodes.
It was like Olby the Hedgehog or something.
Only that joke.
Dude, Obi
That
scares
was-
me a
that
little
was-
bit. But
I know about
it got-
Mr. Needlemouse, but everyone
Yeah,
knows.
I know about Needle Mouse. Oh yeah, sorry. But it got to a point where it was like looking through like websites and stuff, and I ended up on the Bechdel test website, and it turns out the movie does not pass the Bechdel test, and also it like opened my eyes about something. So in the movie, like this is this villain character named Miss Grunion, and she's like this strict, like she's child care worker, and she wants to separate Sherman from Mr. Peabody because he's a dog. And you know that's slightly irrational. You know what? Like I guess that makes sense if he wasn't like a hyper intelligent billionaire or whatnot. But what happens to her at the end of the movie is there's this big vortex that Mr. Peabody caused that's sucking everyone from the past back into the like where they belong. And this Greek character Agamemnon, he sees Miss Grunion and he grabs her and he says, "The Grunion is mine!" And she starts screaming as he pulls her back into the past with him while he's laughing. And they say that they were like they say that on the feminist blog, and I'm like, wait a minute, that did happen. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
so
it's 100% real. That does.
And she's
real.
literally screaming in terror. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't know how I could ever forget that scene, considering.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I never registered that when I watched the
Yeah.
movie, but when someone brought it up, I was like, "Wait a minute, how else can you interpret that?" Like she's screaming. He goes, "The Grunion is mine." And he starts.
And then we
singing
did
her
like
back.
that led to like the greatest Bad Patala arc of all time.
I would genuinely was
Yeah.
like I was my throat was sore by the end of that. I was
No,
dying laughing.
I literally woke up and I saw like 12 of the same video. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I
Yeah.
started watching. I was like, what is this? It's like, was this actually in the fucking movie? Was this
It was.
real?
I remember I was DMing someone about it. I think it might have been Ronan. I was like, you guys posted the same video like 50 times, but somehow none of them have anything to do with each other. Like they're all completely unique, 100%. Like I couldn't believe it.
I got so many
Like
DMs
there
about
is
it.
no commonality between any of them.
We just posted the clips over it. We just posted the Grunion is mine clip, but we just kept changing it slightly, or like we made
Yeah.
a meme out of it. So it was like
Like one
a
was
good
like
one?
Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, it was Sonic Frontiers. It was like
What was
Flying
the
Away.
I wish I
Super
knew?
Soul Fun
I
One.
wish I Goog.
I wish I
Yeah,
knew
like-
Agamemnon was behind me. I really like the one that's just like really scary. Like as soon as she gets grabbed, like the screen turns red and she just like fucking horror screaming. It's so.
I have
Yeah,
I have a question. I have a question about Bad Potala.
Yeah.
Who keeps posting the Sonic feet pic?
Yeah, who keeps?
It's definitely. I think it's either Roast Fellow or Loden. Those are my only two. That's the only two things I could think of. That
I didn't know
logically
Loden
make
had the
sense.
login.
Loden's been there like for a while. Like,
I think it's Loden personally. It's
that
gotta
makes the
be.
most sense to me.
I-
But the thing
I
is,
haven't
people
posted
keep
on there in a
deleting it.
while.
And so, like, every time someone deletes it, it's just gonna come back. So I keep saying, just leave it there, and they won't
Yeah.
repost it. But they're just like, no, I need to get rid of it. Like, their own hubris won't let them see like the dismal future ahead of them. Like, I don't know.
Maybe that's their grand scheme. They can delete
Yeah,
it and
maybe.
repost it.
Yeah.
I need to keep posting on there that where I just take I go in Google Images, I look up like Dragon Ball meme, and then I just post the first result on there with like a bunch of Instagram tags.
Have we ever
Oh, yeah.
officially even explained what Bad Potala is?
I
Like,
think
You,
we did
you
on
told
the
me what
last
it
one.
was.
We did
We
on
did
the
on the
last
last
one.
one.
We did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean on the podcast?
I just wanted to make sure.
Bad Patala is cool. I don't know.
I don't know. It's just like a cool just like a cool Instagram account. I don't
It's
know.
just
Like everyone should follow
like-
it.
It's just
Yeah.
if everyone in the SBC owned a fucking like meme account and they just went as evil as they possibly
Yeah, but no one
could.
else
Yeah.
is like no one else, even the followers, aren't in on the joke. That's like
No.
But they
It's
like
like,
our
oh, someone
posts
wants to
anyway.
post fucking fucking Dragon Ball memes. Someone else wants to post fucking Agamemnon. Someone else wants to post Sonic Feed. It just we're all just like fighting for fucking room. Well, I'm not.
But sometimes
you know.
the stars will align sometimes, and like an arc will happen. Like it just
I really
Dude,
liked Migraine
Award
Vegeta.
Me too.
Dude,
Migraine
the
Prone
Game
Vegeta
Awards
was
one was
fucking
so
good.
funny.
The migraine, that was me. I was migraine prone Vegeta. I did all those.
And then
It was-
I was gay migraine prone Vegeta, and he was migraine prone Vegeta, but he was just like he just really wanted to kiss Goku, I think, and that was the whole thing.
Yeah, then
I
it was
remem-
revealed that Mojo from the X-Men like stole his.
Yeah.
Dude, like it's funny because the first migraine prone Vegeta video has like 100 likes for some reason.
Yeah.
It's like why?
It's funny. I don't know.
It really resonated.
One of
It's
those
a good
videos is like that Nickelodeon trailer that plays
Yeah.
in front of the It just says, "Just dropped a bag of quarters on my balls."
Yeah, I stole that from Hanif. He posted it on his story like 2 years ago, and I was dying laughing. I was like, "Can I please
Yeah.
have this video?"
It's so good too. It has like over 1,000 likes, I think, which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
People
I'm
can really
able to
relate to
get,
dropping bags of quarters on your balls.
It's happened to the best of us, I guess.
I
Yeah,
think my
right.
favorite thing about the grunting is mine. Little arc that lasted exactly 1 day. Was that everyone who I know who saw it was like, I don't even understand what the fuck any of this means, but it was making me like cry laughing for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There was two people, like, not many people know that I started Bad Potala, but like 2 people like sent me DMs just like, what is going on Bad Potala? What's happening?
So fucking good.
The Grunion is mine!
The Grunion is mine.
Just the absurdity, the fact that they were able to put that in a children's movie, like, makes me laugh. Like, that's what's so funny to me. Like, if it was like a Family Guy bit, that wouldn't be funny. But the fact that it's in, like, the Milquetoast Mr. Peabody and Sherman movie, like, the worst, not even a worst movie, it's just like a 5 out of 10 movie. Maybe
Do you know who's worse though?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Saber Spark.
LS Mark.
Genuinely the worst videos
We're gonna be
ever.
watching furry porn, but I'm not a furry though.
Literally, it's every video. He's
Watching
literally
some
just
bum
like
fuck film no one has ever heard of in the history of ever. Guess what? It's bad.
he's like Coomer baiting his followers because he has like this female avatar too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh guys, don't draw porn of this character. Please do not draw porn of this character. Don't send it to me on Twitter. It's like, okay, bro, we get it. You want to
I
jerk
just
off
think
to
the
yourself.
state of like cartoon reviewers is just like, when I was younger, I was very into that. Like I used to watch those a lot, but now it's almost like with how I feel it with like Gaijin Goomba. This is 2 times in a row I've brought him up. Where like there's a day I feel like everyone has this. There's a day when you're watching a YouTuber and it clicks that this is a person that pays bills. This is a person that exists in the real world. And they're talking about this. And like it's,
Goog. I know
Yeah.
you were a Nintendo head.
I don't know who that is.
Nintendo's
But like that's
Just
that's
pl-
what I
just-
feel
just
about,
play
like, every
along, dude.
cartoon reviewer. Because like when I was younger, I was like, yeah, Rebel Taxi, I like those videos. But then like, there's
And
one-
yeah, then you see the video of Rebel Taxi like crying
The-
while playing
yeah.
Toy Story.
yeah, and he says, I like regular show. Like he says that too many
Regular
times.
Regular.
Oh, his newest video. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh
must
boy,
be
I wonder what
I
that
haven't
could
watched
be.
Rebel Taxi in like a year plus, dude.
I haven't watched him
Same.
in like I haven't watched him, but when I heard about what happened in that new video, I had to watch it. And it's,
What happens in that new video?
So is it his girlfriend? Has anyone else seen it?
I
No.
have never
No.
seen Rebel Taxi before.
So
No, never.
So it turns out, like, I thought it was a joke at first, but what it was is that Rebel Taxi has a humiliation kink, and he's very public about it. And
no.
in this video, he has his girlfriend on, and she just is like, "You're the worst ever!" Like the whole, like it's not even a joke. It's his boyfriend. Oh, that's my bad. I'm sorry.
No,
Bingo.
it's
That was all Bingo added in the past like half hour.
No, but
It's
Bingo's
fucking awesome.
not supposed to be like he's recording the master audio. That's what's going on. I don't know if we explained that,
Oh yeah,
but
he just got really pissed off.
yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, it's just like constantly like humiliation over and over again. and like it's
my
really hard to
goodness.
watch, especially knowing that he's into it, and so it's just like, ugh. It's just 20 minutes of him playing video games and like this other person being like, "You're the worst person ever."
Yeah,
That's
that actually
That's really
that
uncomfortable.
That explains so much about Rebel Taxi.
I need to be
he's a
watching these
freak.
videos.
I need to get on the train.
He says,
Where can I watch these right now?
Okay, I just looked it
Also-
up. It's not like his girlfriend or his boyfriend. It's just someone he's collabing with. I don't know if
Oh, I
he
see.
knows them personally.
Yeah, but it's very like, it's very strange.
Very odd
Yeah.
situation to be in.
Where it's just like the whole video. That's all they contribute in that video. It's just like demeaning Rebel Taxi for 20 minutes,
And
just
they
like-
get a shout out in return.
Hey,
That
dude,
is so
what-
weird.
Like, where is he public about this? Like on Twitter? Or
No,
is he
like
just
on
like
his
mentioned it
Tumblr,
in
like,
videos?
you can find it like if you look for it.
Hey, Good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Did I tell you about the time? I don't know if I should talk about that. We can cut this out if it's like if it's strange. But I was watching you ever watch an iceberg video? You know those famous
Yeah.
iceberg videos.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
watching
I love
one.
watching icebergs.
My favorite thing on YouTube is when two YouTubers like have an awkward collab. It's literally like it's so amusing to me. Just like that classic like 2010s like cartoon or like gaming review. Like,
The
you have to
best-
review this
yeah.
game or else. And it's just like, I
Yeah.
guess I have to do it, guys.
I'll tell you what my favorite is. My favorite is when they're supposed to be having a conversation with each other, but they record their audio separately.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it sounds really unnatural and weird.
That's what fucking LS Mark does when he makes his, like
yeah.
top 100 videos. He's like, I'm gonna pass it off to my friend to read the script for one video,
It's
one
really cool.
episode of the show.
But
I hate
um,
LS
I
Mark.
was
That's
watching,
actually how I got Bishop on the podcast. I said, "You're gonna get on the podcast or else."
That-
He's like,
that
"Oh,
did
cool, I
happen,
guess I
and
have
then-
to.
And then there were like people in like black cars outside my house. I was like, all right, man, I get it. All right, I'll be on the podcast.
Yeah,
It's fine.
those are the shooters in your area.
Banging
Yeah.
down your door, and I said, "1 minute, Bishop, make up your mind."
We got the SBC shooters.
Wishful showed up on my TV in like a throne. He was like, I give you 60 seconds to make a decision.
All this money Browater gave me isn't gonna just, isn't just.
Dude, that's
This
literally
logic said
that's
better
like
work out or else.
that's literally the plot of like Persona 4.
Is it? I've never
Yeah,
played
you
a
get-
Persona game.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
goodness.
I'm just like,
Persona 4 is
but
cool.
editor censor that out so people don't know who did it at the end.
Who did what?
Who did
The
what? Who is
Persona
that?
4.
Yeah, who is
People
that?
don't spoil.
Wait, but what is Persona
Persona
4?
Oh.
Yeah,
what is
wait, what is
Persona
that?
4?
Wait, hold on. What is
It's a
what
video.
is-
It's
There's
it's a
no
video
way.
game, guys.
Wait, where am I?
Yeah, wait, who are you?
Who
What
are
are
you?
Wait, who are these people?
Wait,
I need to leave.
where
I
am
gotta
right
go.
now?
I thought I was reviewing fucking. I was reviewing fucking Space Golf or whatever was on that.
Oh yeah, I
Xbox
completely
disc
no. Hold on, I
fucking
completely
review.
forgot that I was talking about that. Yeah, I was watching a Homestar Runner Iceberg, and
Oh, that's a good.
That's cool.
they- what happened was it was this guy and he was explaining it. It was his first video, and you could tell he was like doing that one thing that every person does in their first video, where they steal other people's intros. They're just like, wait, no, that's not right. Like he starts out the video like that, and then like he talks about like how Marzipan, the character Marzipan, like had a Velma outfit in one of the Halloween cartoons, and this big-breasted woman shows up on screen. Like it's like a drawing of a big-breasted woman. She's like, "Do you need help covering this one? I talked about Scooby Doo for 2 hours on my channel." And they're just like, no, and then they just leave. And that's it. Like that's all they added to the video.
What did they mean by this?
That's fucking awesome.
It's so cool.
That's
But, like, when
awesome.
I was but like imagine if I was just watching like a Homestar Runner Iceberg. I was getting cozy, and then just like this big-breasted woman shows up, talks about Scooby Doo for 10 seconds, and then leaves.
I gotta find this.
I can show you it. Hold on.
Dude,
Fucking
I
Tom-
have to be watching. That
Actually, I'm
later.
not gonna say this guy's name. I don't want to fucking like dox.
Dude, I have to see your big boobs right now.
Oh my god, I
Hold
found
on.
it.
Right
That's
now, dude.
that's
Yeah.
awesome. Now that's just
Wait, you found it? Like you found
I
the
found
actual...
it, yeah, and that's just.
Are you
cool.
looking at the clip or just the?
I'm just looking at the still fucking image. I'm like, oh my god.
Dude, is she beautiful, Wishful? Like, describe her.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
No,
Don't do that, please.
Yeah, don't do it.
All I heard was like a woman's voice coming through his
Yeah, you
mic
don't.
for half a
I don't know if
second.
we should keep this bit in, but I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's pretty.
awesome.
I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's pretty good.
That is pretty
Right,
interesting.
right here is
Yeah.
where we'd be like, "Oh, hello, Jack Conter." Then we cut to Jack Conter.
Goog, I remember you did like a cameo like that in a Phantom Strider video.
I don't know if I'm allowed
What?
to disclose what I said in that video. I'm a different person now. I changed. I can't say.
Please don't bring that up, please.
Please don't
Dude.
bring that up. My lawyers will get on me again. I can't come back.
dude, we probably gonna have to get this on the episode. My brother just walked in and he asked, "What the fuck are you looking at?" I had to explain the whole situation with you and the Homestar Runner video.
It's fucking hilarious.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I was like, no,
That's
no,
fucking
I'm
wonderful.
not. He was like, he just heard me going, oh my god, this is wonderful. He was like, what the fuck are you looking at?
No, but I hope that it's cool. It's just like
No, it's cool. No, it's badass. No.
like I
That's
don't want to. I don't.
that's
it's-
that's
I'm not trying to
wonderful.
be hateful. It just like the juxtaposition like surprised me. Like I'm just like, wait a minute. They're talking about Homestar Runner, and she just shows up.
Wait a minute. What is that?
Yeah, what is that over there? The
What is that? Fuck.
No,
That's such a good
all
video.
right.
Oh yeah, I had a cool idea since this will probably come out
Mhm.
in like Christmas time. Do
Simply
you guys want to talk
having-
about like either cool or terrible gifts you got, or just like interesting things that happened around Christmas?
Can I ask another question like related to Christmas?
Okay.
Is that
Sure.
cool?
No.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of many gifts. That's like a big. We should have planned for that a little earlier. If like we were gonna do that, because that's a big like.
Oh, Ham mentioned it earlier, but I guess he didn't
Oh.
mention it with you since you.
Oh,
were
I'm
kinda-
sorry. That's my.
No, it's fine. You're cool, dude. You didn't know you were
But,
gonna be
um,
on tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was a last minute. That was a last minute fellow. But what is
Yeah, it's
the,
pretty
like,
last minute as well.
I said this on my story. I said, "Give Love on Christmas Day" is the best Christmas song, and I got some comments where you're just like, "No, you're wrong." What is the best
Well, I
Christmas
mean,
song?
yeah.
I mean, you are wrong. To be fair,
Okay.
because we all know
So-
the
well-
best. The best one is Feliz Navidad. That is just the best Christmas
Okay,
song.
okay. So that's a genuine
No.
response. Ham, what do you think the best Christmas song is? Because
Uh,
I feel very
Feliz-
strongly.
Feliz Navidad, but the one that Skeletor sings.
I like Ham's answer a lot better. I like
That
that.
is a good
I like
answer.
that a lot.
Because I feel like a lot of people said Last Christmas was the best Christmas
No,
song. Which, like,
okay,
it-
Yeah,
last-
that's
it's
what I
good,
say.
But it's
Last
not
Christmas
That's
is
my
good.
personal favorite.
Last Christmas is good. Let's say that first.
I think
It's
like,
not the best. I mean, it's like.
I mean,
It's
that's
like
alright.
it's in the top 10. It's in the top 10. Come on, it's in the top 10.
It's all right. Woo! I mean, it's.
I mean,
all right.
If I had to have a Christmas song come on the radio, I would prefer it to be Last Christmas. I even messaged Goog about this. I replied to a story. I'm like, actually, Last Christmas is better.
Oh yeah, you were one of them. I completely forgot that I like argued with
Yeah,
you
that-
today.
For like half a
I
second.
completely forgot I threatened to like tear your fucking throat out for your fucking opinion.
Yeah, what the? Like Goog literally like showed my address. And it was
I
like,
didn't
what the
do
fuck,
that.
Goog? No, you
But,
did. Stop.
I feel like I don't know. I just don't think Last Christmas is the best Christmas song. Like that just does not make sense to me.
I think
that
it sounds the best.
It sounds the best. My whole argument is that I think "Give Love on Christmas Day" sort of encapsulates the Christmas feeling. Like a lot of Christmas songs talk about like, I want love on Christmas. You know, just like one specific person. But I feel like "Give Love on Christmas Day" is more about like this, like what the season's about overall. So I think it's the best Christmas song.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I
Dude.
feel like
This
How
might
did
be
I
a
not-
bold take.
How did I not think of this? Hold on, sorry.
Okay, yeah, go,
The
no, go
fucking
ahead.
the Aqua Teen Hunger Force Christmas album, where they sing Feliz Navidad. That's the best one. Or
That is
I-
pretty powerful.
Either that one or I sure hope I don't have to beat your ass this Christmas is pretty good.
This
I remember
Oh.
somebody in the cartel has a very strong opinion on this. I don't remember who it is, but they really hate simply having a wonderful
That's
Christmas
what I
time,
was
but
gonna
I
say.
like it.
I like
I
it a
really
lot.
I really like it a lot. It's
Wait,
very
which one?
catchy.
Wait,
It's
Simply
upbeat. The best part is it's nondescript.
Wait,
It doesn't get into any
are-
details, right?
It's
It's
by
not like,
Paul
oh, we're
Mc-
doing
Paul
this, we're
McCartney.
doing that. It's like, oh, we're just simply having a wonderful Christmas time. It
Oh,
could be
you guys are talking about the Paul McCartney song, the worst Christmas song ever
Yeah.
made.
Oh,
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's not
wonderful,
that.
wonderful Christmas time is awful.
Yeah,
No, it's good.
Honestly, I'm on Bishop's team for
A
this.
wonderful
No,
Christmas time.
it's just terrible.
It's just nice. I don't know.
I think
I
it gets
like it.
points for being like, it's not my favorite. I kind
It's
of
upbeat,
like it.
it's
It gets point for being original because most Christmas songs are just like iterations on like the same 3 songs. Because you have Jingle Bell,
Yeah,
Jingle
yeah.
Bell Rock, Rock the Bells Radio. You got all that sort of stuff.
It's just it could be used in any scenario. We're just simply having a wonderful Christmas.
I mean,
time.
I don't know why
He's
you
right,
use
you
it in
know.
any scenario. I mean, because it's like terrible or whatever.
No,
it's just
that-
awful.
Shut the
I don't
fuck
know.
up. Shut the fuck up.
I like the
Dude, the instrumentals
wow.
on that song fucking
Paul
suck.
McCartney.
They're cool.
No, I don't know. Wasn't that the same album as Temporary Secretary?
Yes, it
Yes.
is on Paul McCartney too for some reason. I don't know why.
Secretary.
I like Temporary Secretary. I think that's a good song.
Someone recently told me to listen to some Yoko Ono song. It was a Warzone. I listened to Warzone by Yoko Ono, and it was literally just elephants and like gunshots, and her just screaming Warzone, Warzone.
Her music is just awful.
No, this is badass.
I keep getting a video of hers recommended to me on like Instagram Reels, and it's just her like, it's like her like John Lennon and this other guy like singing a song, like
Chuck
actually
Berry.
performing a song,
Yeah, it's a
Chuck Berry,
yeah.
and she's just yelling in the background to the point where they had to like
And then
turn off
Chuck
her
Berry
microphone.
Turn off
was
her
like,
mic.
"Motherfucker, this
And she's just
motherfucker."
standing in the back looking fucking dumbfounded. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and Chuck Berry gives her this like death stare for a second, like he's gonna kill her, and then he immediately goes back to singing with John.
Did I ever tell
It's
you my
fucking hilarious.
It's
old
crazy.
idea?
I've listened to
Um,
every single. Oh, sorry, Goog.
No, I'm sorry. You can go.
Oh, okay. I've listened to like every single Beatles album. Which
I'm
Beatle? I haven't heard much of their solo stuff. Which one would you say like went on to was like the most
George
like
Harrison.
George Harrison by far.
I
Harrison?
haven't heard much of George Harrison, but I think it's
George
good.
Harrison, of all the Beatles, George Harrison is the only like real musician. The rest of them are songwriters. George Harrison is an actual musician who knows how to play his instruments.
I do like Paul McCartney stuff. I do like Wings.
Yeah,
Paul
Paul's pretty good.
McCartney's solo stuff is good. His stuff with Wings isn't my favorite. Even he has admitted that Wings was not very good. What do you call it song they did was really good. The James Bond song that they did.
Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die is excellent. Yeah,
I really
But don't
like
the rest of their stuff.
Magneto and Titanium Man. I like that song a lot.
That sounds
Isn't that
awesome.
the
I don't
Crimson
remember
Magneto?
that.
I
Goes
saw my
in the
friend.
Crimson Dynamo. Just
I think like in all like Lennon's probably the least talented Beatle, just in general. I
would
think
say
everyone
so.
else. Even Ringo, like
No,
Just-
well,
no,
John
even
Lennon
Ringo, I
had
think,
John
more
Lennon had the
impressive.
songwriting ability though.
Yeah.
Ringo didn't.
Lennon does have like
Yeah, well,
songs I
wait,
can like
wait.
point out and be like, oh yeah, Lennon made. I haven't heard any Ringo solo stuff ever. I don't think.
Remember when
Yeah,
John
that
Lennon
is
made
for the
that
best.
song about women? It was called "Women Are the Somethings of the
It's
World."
something of the world.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
What a
it's
great
such a
song.
shame. The instrumental for that song like goes hard as fuck,
Like,
but like
it's
and
one
then
of
he just
those
says the
things-
word. It's like what is happening?
It's one of those things where I get what he was trying to say, but he said it in
Yeah.
the worst way possible.
Right.
I think it was Yoko Ono's idea.
Yes, it was.
Yoko Ono's a
John
fucking
Lennon was
menace.
like, I don't know if I want to do this, and she goes, ah!
Yeah, she goes, ah, yeah.
She pulls
Warrior
out her
song.
single little drum that she has in that. She starts fucking banging it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's what I was going to
Dude,
say.
why was
earlier.
David Bowie's favorite Beatle John Lennon? I don't
Well,
get it.
I think John Lennon was the only. I think the reason was because John Lennon, I think, contacted him about doing a song together. I think, but I could be wrong. I should know this because I pride myself on being like a David Bowie like
John Lennon,
Wikipedia
brilliant,
page, but
brilliant. When he
Did
made
you like
that
the
song,
movie?
"Women Are the Somethings of the World."
dude, I want to watch. Wishful's seen the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet. I really want to.
I heard Wishful said he liked it. I remember.
It
that.
was
Yes.
so good.
Dude, I want to watch it so bad. I don't know why I haven't.
You gotta listen to the soundtrack. If you're not gonna see the movie, at least listen to the movie soundtrack. They remix some Bowie songs, and they're such banger. Dude, they do this super cool remix of... Because, like, at the beginning, they make you think, they're gonna play fucking Ground Control to Major Tom, like they always do.
Space Oddity, yeah.
Space Oddity, and you just sort of roll your eyes. But then it just turns into this, like, fucking banger remix of Hello Space Boy, and I'm like, oh my god! Because I didn't even like that song.
Like, compared to his other hits, that's like a kind of a deep cut for Bowie.
Yeah, it goes, Hello
What's it-
Space Boy.
Ham. Wait, what is the movie called? Is it called Moonage Daydream, or am I wrong?
Daydream.
Okay, it's called Moonage Daydream. Ham. It came out this year. Apparently, it's really good. I have not seen it, but you should watch it. Probably.
It is the one that like his estate was like
No.
No, man,
Oh
you
yes,
keep mixing it up.
yes. No, you're right, Ham.
Yeah.
And then there was the other one
There's
called
the other one that-
what was that movie called? Starman?
Yeah, it was Starman or something.
Yeah.
And that didn't have permission, so they didn't have like Bowie songs in it.
Yeah, like their state was like, if you make this movie, you're like a piece of shit and you should die. And they were like, okay, we'll make it.
I guess we're pieces of shit. We should die. I mean,
and there was I don't think there's any licensed music in the movie at all. At any point, it's hilarious.
And nobody looks like
Yeah.
anybody. Like the guy that got to play
Dude,
David Bowie.
the guy they got to play David Bowie. He's just so bad. He's so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Have you guys seen Weird yet?
Yeah.
I've heard
Oh,
Weird
dude,
Weird
we
makes, like,
watched
too much
that
sense
one
left.
time. I watched that movie before we all watched it together, but dude, that movie is hilarious. It is probably the funniest movie I've seen in a really long time.
It literally like brought the spoof genre back from the dead for a second.
Yeah, dude. That's. I mean, Weird Al does that though, because every time he releases an album, he briefly revives, like that
Parody
sort of
music?
thing. Yeah, parody music for like a year or two, and then he goes away, and then he does his thing.
I still need to watch the movie. I was gonna watch it with a
it's
friend
so
one time.
It's so funny. It's just
It's
lying.
so funny.
It's just lying.
Yeah, like it's just like this honest, like they're just lying the whole time. It's just hilarious.
It's like,
That
yeah,
sounds awesome.
yeah.
I'd just be
Weird
lying
Al,
for fun.
Weird Al actually
Yeah.
did Eat It before Michael Jackson did Beat It.
Yeah, and then Beat It is the parody.
Beat It's
of-
the parody.
Yeah,
that's
Beat It's
that's
the
actually
parody.
really funny.
And oh my god. And Weird Al plays his own producer in the movie. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
But he played the
I was-
producer. I didn't even notice that.
No,
Oh, wow.
Weird Al is like the record executive, I think.
I also really like the bit at
Yeah.
like the backyard like party with the other people.
Yes, and then
where-
Jack Black is in it. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
where the dude
Jack Black's in it.
The dude
No way.
from the one guy from Queen goes up to him and he's like,
Roger
concert-
Deacon.
we have this concert coming up. It's called Live Aid, and we want you to like replace Freddie Mercury on it.
That sounds really fucking good.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I like that that's a thing in the movie too, where he's like, "Hi, I'm Roger Deacon," and then no one knows who he is.
No one knows who he is, and then he says Queen, and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
guys.
a bass player in Queen.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, right, okay."
And that's not even the funniest part. And they just like no, and then they just all kick his ass. It's so funny.
Like,
Don't they just fucking
there's-
kill him or something? I don't remember.
I
No,
think
Weird Al goes
I-
as fucking imp,
yeah,
and then they all
As
like kick him
if.
out of the party.
yeah, and then they do the fucking L sign on their forehead.
It's like that scene in the Pee Wee movie where Pee Wee's like, where's the basement to the Alamo? And they're like, there's no basement to the Alamo, you fucking idiot. And then like everyone there starts pointing and laughing at him and like taking a photos of him crying.
Funnily enough,
Oh
Pee Wee
my God.
was in that actual scene. Like some guy pretended.
Yes,
to be
he
Pee Wee.
was.
That's weird.
There was a Pee
Flamingos
Wee
lady.
Herman. The Pink Flamingos lady, Frank Zappa was in it. He didn't have any lines, but Frank Zappa was in there.
Yeah.
Back from the grave.
Right, back from the grave.
Back from the grave.
If there was one person who would, it would be Frank Zappa.
Well,
back.
Frank
What did he die of
Zappa,
again?
like if Frank Frank Zappa, he would just get really like tired of being dead, because that's his thing. Like in all of his interviews, he just looks really tired all the time. Like he just doesn't want to be there.
He looks like Alan Moore whenever you ask him about like comic books now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I guess I'll just kill myself.
Right.
I guess I'll just be a cool wizard and live in a cave. Whatever he
I
does.
guess I'll just be a wizard and mess with fucking Rosefellow's Third Strike games. I guess.
Dude,
Dude, I'm telling you,
swear to
the
God,
wizard.
The wizard is working with Rosefellow.
Dude, no, dude, the wizard is working against Rosefellow, because like
He makes him
dude,
lose. Why would he be working?
It makes
with
him, yeah, it makes him lose.
Dude, because the wizard always attacks me when I'm fighting Rosefellow.
Maybe the wizard just
Well-
hates you slightly more.
Yeah, slightly more.
What are you guys talking about?
The wizard.
Yeah, I guess, like every time I talk
Yeah,
about
you
the
just-
wizard, I forget normal people don't know what that means.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
because
on.
like
Before-
if I was like a viewer, I was like, what the hell
Yeah,
are they?
yeah,
doing?
my bad.
before you even say that, I just like to say that we've mentioned like the wizard 3 times, and each time it's meant something
Yeah.
different. Like
Yeah, the wizard, the movie.
Yeah, so people
Yeah.
being like, is he talking about the movie? Is he talking about
No.
What is going on here?
Talking about the Dragon
was
Ball
going
DOS
on?
game?
Yeah,
Bishop, would you like to explain, or should I explain?
I haven't talked very much yet, so
oh yeah,
I think
go for it.
I think I would. Okay, so one time, has Roosevelt been on the podcast?
Oh, of
course,
course.
yes.
Okay, so I should know that, but Roosevelt and I were playing Third Strike one time, and our I think it's Roast's internet isn't very good, so it starts fucking up and lagging a bunch, and I forget which one of us said it, but one of us is like, dude, we were talking about like mystical wizards and elves or something, and then for some reason
Just
one of us
casually
goes,
on that
dude,
topic.
yeah. Well, one of us just like, dude, the fucking wizard is fucking up my shit, and like,
Dude.
it just stuck, and we just every time our internet fucks up, we just blame it on this wizard that we've never
You
met or
just-
seen before.
Bishop,
funny-
you just said
Probably
that
is-
the wizard. You just said that thing about the wizard, and as soon as you said it, like my Discord just crashed.
Oh.
Dude,
No
dude, I'm
way.
telling you, he's real. He's real.
He's
The,
fucking
the
real.
funniest part is we play Third Strike. We play it on Fightcade. Fightcade doesn't have like traditional like lag. It uses rollback netcode.
Yeah.
So like you'll do something, it'll happen for a split second, and instead of like the lag where just the game will just start, it'll just roll back. Hence the name.
Yeah.
It'll just roll back to like where it previously was. So it is like a wizard is like teleporting you around. It's like
Yeah, that's what it
it's so
feels like.
funny. It's like you are getting like jerked around by a wizard.
It's really funny.
And then it spread to Wishful, and I think now Ronan and Ham are saying it. And it's just like, I think eventually everyone in the SBC is just going to be blaming the wizard on their internet problems.
I'm definitely gonna be blaming
Yeah.
the wizard from now on.
Dude,
The
he's
wizard-
real. I'm
Wizard
telling
got
you,
me
dude.
fucked up.
He's really fucking evil.
Wait, did we talk? No, we didn't even talk. But I don't even know why I preface it like that. The other day we were in a Discord server, and they were just surfing like I forget what website they were on, but they were surfing like random anime, and they came across this one. I forget what it's called, but the whole premise of it is it's like World War II
Yes.
versus like goblins, and so it's just like
This was in my server, and it was Ronan, and they were trying to watch something on the Plex, and it was I forget what the name of the anime was, but they just kept calling it, I think, Goblins versus Tanks or something like that, and it's just like classical like Tolkien like sort of high elf shit and that sort of thing, versus like real world like military with tanks and guns and army men. And it just, like, every other scene, it just didn't make any sense. Like, it's just unreal.
We
like,
were
watching
howling,
it.
We were howling, laughing, watching these
Yeah.
like, wizards and elves being torn down by
Yeah.
these big guns. It's just like...
Oh my
It just getting mowed down, and there's, like, troops, like, being deployed out of, like, a helicopter into like, a castle. And there's just like wizards and kings and things. It's just like, what is happening?
It's like wizards and kings, and then a drone strike will happen.
Right.
That's actually badass.
Yeah, and there's orcs with like battle axes, and they get into fights with soldiers with just like M16s. It's like what are they gonna do? How are they gonna win?
The goblins will win.
The goblins are
will
powerful.
definitely win.
Dude, they were putting up a better fight than you would think, honestly.
I
Yeah,
fucking love
consider
goblins.
wizard,
Those
yeah.
little goblin hands are gonna get their fucking little goblin bits on that like fucking World War II technology, dude. They're gonna fucking
Yeah,
flip that
exactly.
shit. And they're gonna be
guys think-
unstoppable. They're gonna put like fucking relics and runes and like potions on their fucking like M60 machine gun.
Potions.
I love the idea
Potions
of like a goblin running up with like an axe and then getting blasted with a tank. You know, like
Yeah.
Like just a bayonet, like just like bayonet.
Do you think goblins are real?
I think so.
I think I've met some in the inner city over in Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the inner
Inner
city.
city?
Those inner city goblins. Like
Yeah,
last time I
they're-
talked to them,
they're-
like, they tried to.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
also-
really no good.
and all of
also-
them really like Migos. I don't know why.
Wait, now hold on. Now wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
Wait,
now?
wait,
Now-
wait.
I'm just talking. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about,
no,
like,
no.
goblins.
The goblins. Oh, I see.
Oh.
No, the reason they
I see.
listen to
Goblins.
Migos is because they're from Atlanta.
Then why are they from Atlanta? Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
That- because
big-
You're
that's
talking about
where
that
I live. I don't
1942
know.
server earlier.
No.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
No,
Someone's been
no.
listening to. Someone's been
No,
listening to
no,
Kanye.
no.
I don't know what's going on.
No, give me a break. Come on.
Oh, this is also part of the wizard lore. The wizard only
tell.
applies to like rollback based like netcode
Yes.
lag. But
That's
if you're just
important.
playing like fucking like Call of Duty and the game's like lagging, right? Those are just the goblins. See, the goblins
No.
run
Oh,
the
the
regular lag.
goblins.
They
That's
they
the
spin
warlock.
their
Yeah,
little
the goblins
wheels.
pulling at your wires.
Yes.
They pull out your wires. They spin like wheels and cogs, and they pull on pulleys to keep the fucking system running. Meanwhile, fucking rollback is just managed by one omnipotent wizard. Who just
Yes.
fucking casts spells on you if he doesn't like you.
It's fucking cool.
Dude, I must be besties with the wizard, dude, because, like, whenever I'm in a match with a rando, like, it runs, like, me and Wishful, too, our matches run, like, perfectly. I don't know what it is about Roast. Like,
Except
the
if
wizard
they're,
just
they're
hates
from
him.
Kenya. If they're from Kenya, the wizard hates them extra.
Anytime I fight, the last time I tried to fight someone on Fightcade, it was a random Kenyan dude who challenged me, and it was so bad that after one set I said GG, and I exited out before he even got the opportunity to say GG back. It was
Wow.
Oh my goodness, it was so bad.
Systematic,
I used to-
like systematic wizardism or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
what that
dude,
is.
it's just terrible.
I haven't used Fightcade in years. Last time I used it, I only used it to play like that Heritage for the Future, the JoJo game.
Oh
yeah.
Surprisingly,
No, you gotta
really
be
fun.
hopping on Fightcade, Zambo. We gotta be like
Yeah,
tussling.
you guys gotta
No.
tussle because like I try to play that game, but I just do not like it.
I played it with Wishful before, and it was really fun.
Yeah,
I'm like genuinely awful at fighting games though.
Well,
don't matter.
see, here's the thing. To get good at fighting games, you gotta play them. And I also suck at fighting games.
No.
So if we play together,
Don't be
we'll
lying,
both get
Wishful.
better. Okay, I'll
Don't
just
be
Don't be
lying,
lying.
Wishful.
You like 0 to death me with Alex. Don't lie. What
like
are you
okay.
talking about?
I'll play a character I don't know how to play. I'll play
Yeah,
a
don't
character
play, don't play fucking second impact or third strike with Wishful.
Yeah, don't-
if you
don't
wanna
lie
learn how
to
to
the
play.
audience.
Dude, I'm like I have to conquer like the bully that is like third strike Alex Wishful. like that, it's my duty. Like I have to be as good as him like at all times, or else
Dude,
like
I
I'll
don't-
just explode.
I don't know which one is worse, like third strike Alex Wishful or third strike fucking Remy.
Remy's a little scary. He's not that good. but he's a little
Remy
scary.
Remy's a little lower on the tier list, but Wishful's or Remy is quite good, I think.
Yeah,
For sure.
Boy.
Remy boy,
the Remy sweep, dude. It's real.
Remy sweet, yeah, it's real.
17.
30.
38.
You're
It
gonna
might
be
be.
fucking
Thank you.
terrified.
This
for
is
your
like
life.
this is like 20 minutes removed, but I just remembered. I was thinking about John Lennon still, and I was thinking about. I remember I had an animation idea that I was gonna do with John Lennon, and so the idea was that it starts in a grocery store, and it doesn't reveal who it is, but like this guy's been banned from the grocery store, and they immediately call like the police, and it's John Lennon. and the whole joke is that it's sentence mix imagine, and it's just like the whole bit is just like he goes, imagine there's no children, and then all the children die in the storm. And it's just like
Oh my God.
it's just him saying horrible things. Like,
That's literally
Oh God.
fucking evil.
That is evil. I mean, John Lennon would want it that way, you know?
Yeah, he
my
wants
God.
communism, guys. He's fucked up.
I think John Lennon wants like I don't know, like a knuckle sandwich. Like I don't know.
I don't think he's won anything anymore, Bishop. I don't think he's
Oh, right.
I think he wants maybe
I-
like a snub nose revolver.
A Subnote's revolver to like the back of the head. Like I don't know.
That'd be pretty fucking epic.
Which will really like that.
Dude, I really like that.
I mean,
No,
like,
maybe a little bit too much. for my
what makes
comfort.
it like I don't know much about the man post Beatle. What makes it just so socially like acceptable just to be like, oh, John Lennon's fucking dead? Like, did he do something else?
beat women? Like,
well, he beat
Oh,
his
yeah.
wife, and just in general, he was just an insufferable, pretentious bastard that you want
Oh,
to punch in
yeah.
the face anytime he talked. Yeah, no, John Lennon, he's just like I don't know, like just
He didn't deserve to
uncharismatic
die.
piece of shit.
Are there any like key moments where it's like, oh fuck this guy?
The writing of Imagine is a pretty big one. Imagine's pretty
Imagine is
bad.
just like,
I hate Imagine.
you know, we already mentioned it, but women are the somethings of the world.
Women are the somethings of the world. I still can't believe that's real. You know.
There's
How did he
something.
get away with that?
It was the
Well,
60s
well,
or
okay.
something.
First of all, Goog, he didn't get away with it for long. Let's be honest here.
That fellow was reading Catcher in the Rye. He said he can't keep getting away with it.
He was like John Lennon, the same guy who wrote "Women Are the Somethings of the World." I gotta kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So was
That-
it just things done through his music, or were there any like real life like, oh, he's like a fucking
think-
dickhead at this press?
I think part of it is just the meme of just being like, the Beatles suck. Like,
Oh.
that's a,
Yeah, for sure.
The
and
guy
also that he's just
that-
like not a good person. Like,
Yeah. Well, the guy that killed John Lennon is arguably more interesting than John Lennon himself. He
Who
was
was
just his mind. I forget his name, but he is just reading about him just fascinates me. Like I remember,
Is
I
he
read,
dead?
I scanned. Yeah, well, I think he's either dead or in prison right now. He might have gotten out. I can't remember.
I imagine
But-
he's in prison.
But he oh my goodness, like I remember reading about it. I read a bunch of articles about him, and he did a bunch of interviews, and he was like, yeah, I went to therapy because of these intrusive thoughts. My wife told me not to do it. I told her, but like I don't know, man. He broke up the Beatles, and I just can't let him get away with that.
Yeah,
So I just had to kill him. And it's
Why not just kill Yoko? Damn.
well, according to everyone in the Beatles, Yoko did not break up the Beatles.
John
you know,
Lennon
Yeah.
did. That's what everyone says.
John Lennon and did. According to Paul McCartney, Yoko Ono had nothing to do with the breakup of the Beatles.
I'm just joshing.
I mean, you could kill Yoko Ono too.
I don't
Maybe.
think you do.
Maybe.
Who would you rather see alive today? Would you rather have Yoko or
Let's
John?
not talk about this. Maybe.
Top 10 list of people we would like see alive and people we would fucking kill. Thank God. Top 10.
Oh my god.
The Pilaf saga is an experience.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, Pilaf is fire. I love that arc.
He is
Garlic
awesome.
Jr. is a subversive masterpiece.
That's what Pat would say. Pat would
But
love
that unironically just is how I talk about Dragon Ball. Like that's why I really do try not to talk about it as much anymore than I used to like a few months ago.
Well, I think
But
you should. I think you should talk about it. Like,
You can talk about Dragon Ball.
I think my problem is like I have so many just like weird takes that a lot of people just don't have, you know.
Mhm.
Because
I always worry about-
I just know so much of. Well, I don't worry about it with like you, Goog, or like you, Wishful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't think I could ever talk to like Joey about it or something because Joey you can never change his mind, which is something I love about him. I love Joey. He's very very stubborn, in a good way.
Yeah. Well, sometimes talking about things isn't about like changing people's
It-
mind.
it's
It's just to
not
hear
about-
what they have
yeah.
to say. You know, it's like this is
it's
what I
not
think.
about
What do you guys
winning.
think about this?
Yeah, right. It's not about like winning the conversation.
And then people call
not
me a
about
fucking
winning.
idiot and tell me to
It's about
die. I'm like,
fun.
okay.
Dude, every time I say that I like the Dragon Ball subtitle in Dragon Ball Z subtitles more than the dub, everyone shits on me like endlessly.
Yeah, no,
I'm like, why?
I'm 110% with you. I'm trying my best to learn about the dub. I'm about to watch the sub and the dub back to back, which is going to take me forever, but I am going to do it very soon. Because I want my knowledge of it to be as encyclopedic as humanly possible. I'm gonna do a whole Google Doc like write up about it. I don't know where I'll put it, but I'm gonna write it, and it'll be a good.
You should
time.
make a
Just
video
of-
about it. I would watch that. Like, if
Yeah,
you
it
were
should-
to talk about that.
I know how to edit.
Hey,
I can
Bishop.
talk pretty good.
You make
so
the
I might do
script
that.
and you voice it. I'll edit it for you.
Oh, you are an editor. That is true. I could do that.
Oh wait, Wishful can be the crossover character. Where he's just like, who are you?
I have
Here
to
to
watch
defend
all
the
of
Dragon
Dragon
Ball.
Ball and Dragon Ball Thomf, or I will
No,
Who are you?
it-
And then Woodful, like, Super Julius wheels in on his motorized scooter.
Like Super Julius like rolls on the screen on the scooter and he's just like has the biggest like nicest pair of tits you've ever seen. He's like, hey,
Whoa.
I'm right
Out of
here, you
breath.
know.
He can't even
Yeah.
get a sentence out.
I mean, Wishful. When we make that video, I mean, we have got to put that in, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, if not for the audience, I mean for me, you know.
Oh yeah. Let me just gain 800 pounds for the role. Thank you.
I like the idea now that it'll be Wishful, like, in the actual costume. It's on, like, a
Super
green
Julius.
screen. On
That
a
would be
motorized
awesome.
scooter.
That would be cool. Yeah, we were talking about Dragon Ball like hot takes. I literally thought of like a Dragon Ball hot take this morning, and I haven't had the time to talk about it. It's just something weird I thought into my mind.
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
the Cell Saga is kind of like killed by the fact that like literally at the beginning of it, they talk about Dr. Giro's like Dr. Giro's gonna make all these fucking robots and they're gonna kill you, and Bulma's like, wait, why don't we just use the Dragon Balls to like just see where he is and then murder him, and then all the characters just like, no, we're not gonna do that.
No, I like that.
You-
It's consistent with everybody's character as martial artists and as fighters. I think it's perfectly in character and it makes sense for the story
I
to be
guess.
actually engaging and exciting. You know.
Yeah, the
I-
whole thing
I
about
like
Dragon
it.
Ball is everyone's an idiot. Like, like there's many practical ways to
Like
go about
Vegeta for
things.
sure,
Yeah.
Goku and like maybe Piccolo would be down for that, but I feel like at least like
Yeah.
Gohan or like Yamcha or Tien would
Gohan's
just be
a
like,
chi-
no.
Well,
Well,
Gohan
Gohan's a
is a child. Yamcha. Well, I don't know what Yamcha's gonna do.
Yamcha
And
would
then-
probably say no, but everyone would beat him up. They'd
Yeah.
like, they'd be like, "You're an idiot, Yamcha. Go back to having
that
no
when
friends."
it's fucking Yamcha and the Cell Saga. You know that scene where Dr. Dro like puts a fucking hole in Yamcha's chest.
Mhm.
When I watched it as a kid, that was my first time seeing something like that. I still have a hard time watching that scene because I just remember it like as I remembered it when I was a kid. It's fucking horrifying.
Yeah.
Like unironically.
Yeah.
Do
don't
they
know.
discuss that after or before like Trunks leaves? I think they discuss it after he leaves. Because if
It
Trunks is there, it'd be
is
like,
after
what
he
the
leaves.
fuck? No,
Yes.
we're not
It
doing
is-
that.
It's very much after he leaves because I am very willing to bet that like if they were all like, no, we're not down for that, I think Trunks would throw hands. I think he would unironically like threaten like violence against them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's just who he is, you know.
Just be like, I'll just
With-
do it
with-
my
like,
fucking self.
Trunks doesn't play with the androids, you know.
Why doesn't he just?
You don't
Well, I guess
play
that also
games.
gets to just like the problems with time travel like stories because it's like, why didn't he
I-
just do that himself?
I think time travel fits perfectly in Dragon Ball though. I like it when when they did that with
Toriyama's all
Trunks.
about weird shit.
I just think it fits because it's not too serious, and it's you know I think it fits right in.
Do you think future Trunks
Um,
would have stayed in the past if Bulma was dead? I think the only reason he really went back was
Bulma
because
was
of Bulma.
dead.
If
Oh,
she
you
was
mean
dead,
Dragon Ball
I
did you
disagree.
mean-
I don't think so.
you think he would still go back to his like doomed future?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
on top of like caring for his mom, he's just like a good guy and he cares about people and he just
Yeah,
wants to
he-
see the world
well,
get better.
He is the only protector of his timeline. So I
Yeah.
think he'd have to stay. He couldn't just leave.
I have a
Yeah.
Dragon
Definitely.
Ball question.
Yes.
Okay. Can you guys explain the character that I put in the general chat? Can you explain
Can
him?
I will.
Alright.
I
Wait,
will
hold on.
look
I want to
that
see
up.
who.
Let's
I want to
look
look
at
at
his
it, and I
character.
think we should decide who should take that one.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
No, this is Wishful's. Wishful is all about those obscure characters that no one cares about.
I'm gonna be real with you. I like obscure characters. I don't give a fuck about Apu. I don't. I mean, like the most I can say is he's his own character in like Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
He's got his own
He is.
thoughts in mind.
He is.
He's, I guess, and he's named after like an apple. That's kind of
Well,
silly.
he's a character that exists.
He's a character that exists.
Shut
To
up.
bring it back to Shea Frillis.
Because I was just thinking about him because one of my friends posts like edits of him all the time,
Yes.
and I have no idea. Who he is.
Now, if it was Kui we
That's
were talking about,
funny.
I have a lot to say about
Wait,
Kui.
do you mean like AMVs? of
I
just,
like
a
Kui. Kui's
pool?
silly.
Just like
No, it's like clips of him in that one game, the one Dragon Ball fighting game.
It's Tenkaichi 3.
And then it's just
know
like
that.
that with music over it, of like
Yeah.
him beating up Vegeta or some shit.
Yeah, that video is hilarious. Like,
Can you send me one of those? That sounds awesome.
That
yeah.
sounds fucking badass.
I was just
but
picturing like a fan cam of like a pool in like
no,
30 seconds he's in the
that's
show.
kind of what it is. Like,
It's like a Soul
Yeah.
Survivor type fan
Yeah.
cam.
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm just curious about him because he looks silly.
Yeah,
Dude,
he,
my head,
A
my
pool
head hurts
literally,
from
he's
laughing.
literally just like, as soon as Zarbon beats the fuck out of Vegeta and they like take him back to his base, they're like, okay, Apul, the weakest guy here, you're gonna watch Vegeta as he heals up and gets
Yeah.
better, and you're gonna guard him. And if he
And then
tries
he gets
something,
like obliterated. Right?
he literally just gets instantly obliterated.
Like within like what, like 2 episodes, he's around and he has
He's-
like one speaking line.
He's at the end of one episode, like at the very end,
Yeah.
and then at the beginning of the episode after that, he just
Yeah.
instantly dies. So he is technically in 2 episodes, but like
Yeah.
barely.
Can I talk about something that was making me like pee my pants laughing watching? And it was
Oh,
like
sure.
Dragon
Yes.
Ball related. I was
Yes.
watching Joey play he was like emulating this PS2 Dragon Ball game. And it was like a 3-person fighter, like on each team.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept
Super
picking, like-
Butoden? Am I thinking of that?
It might not have been PS2, I'm not sure. It was definitely
Okay.
3v3 though. I know that. Because Joey kept picking like high tier.
You mean
like,
fighters?
No, it wasn't fighters. It was a
Oh, okay.
3D one.
Oh, 3. Okay.
What? Oh, it
And-
was like a 3. I thought was it like a weird like 2D, 3D
No,
situation?
wait. We'll figure it out later. What's the story?
Yeah, just
Basically,
switch the
Joey was picking like Majin Vegeta and like characters like that. And then
Yeah.
he was like, alright. And then the other team's like Mr. Satan, fucking Master Roshi, and fucking Yajirobe. And it was so fucking funny because Yajirobe just started fucking obliterating Joey. And he could not do a single thing about it. Like, he was just soloing fucking like all 3 of them.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, that's so sick. Dude, Yajirobe, dude, I'm telling you, dude, like, he's got hands.
You do got hands.
I don't
Does
know.
it look-
Awesome.
No, Ultimate Battle 22 is like its own thing. I think I'm
That's
thinking
its
of
own thing.
Dragon
That's not
Dragon Ball
3D.
Z: The Legend. It's like a weird like they use 2D sprites, but they fly around in a 3D space. It's got like a weird meter at the bottom, and it's like 3v3. It's a very interesting game. I actually really do want to go
I've never
back.
played that.
I do want to like go back and play through all the Dragon Ball games. I think that would be very neat.
Dude, okay, playing through all of them is insanity.
Oh yeah. I mean, Raditz taboo like fucking like 5 million times. I don't know. It's just so interesting. It's interesting just to see how it evolves like as like.
Yeah.
I mean, it does like Dragon Ball has never been that great of a fighting game since like Fighter Z, but I think like just shitty schlocky fighters are just
they're
very
fun.
interesting.
Yeah,
Like Jump
they're seeing
Dude, I think Jump Force is like one of the biggest missed opportunities fucking like
Oh,
ever.
Yeah, for
forever.
sure.
Yeah,
It's like
dude,
it's like
I
dropping
remember-
the ball, but it's dropping like a bowling
Yeah.
ball into like an infant's skull.
Like, how do you fuck up a character this bad when you have like a million
dude,
marketable characters?
I played that game for 8 hours in one sitting. I played it for 8 hours in one sitting, and I stopped as soon as the scene where Deku, like, he racially profiles Piccolo for some reason.
I've seen that.
And I got to that point, I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. I think I'm done with this.
I stopped.
I
Bishop,
don't
you
know
know
why
what?
Yeah.
they literally chose an art style that works with none of the characters in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all look. It looks hideous. I got into an argument with someone one time about the art style of that game, but he was just like, "Well, to fit all these art styles, it has to look weird." And I was like, "No, this just
No.
looks disgusting. Like the skin textures
Yeah, look
on
at
Deku
Luffy.
look disgusting."
Look at
Like,
Luffy in the
Luffy,
game.
dude. Oh my god.
You want to know when I stopped playing Bishop?
When's that?
I stopped playing when I had to fight Toguro for like the 5 millionth time.
I don't understand why he's the recurring
He's just
like, boss.
the goon.
Yeah.
It
know what I
was
stopped-
fucked up.
No,
I
okay,
didn't
I
even
will
know who he
say-
was. I didn't even watch Yu Yu Hakusho before that. So I was
Really?
like,
Oh
who the
my
fuck
God.
is this like muscly loser who keeps like
Okay, I'll say this
beating me
about Jump
up?
Force. It has one good mission. It has one, and it's the mission where you play as Goku and you fight All Might. And for some
Oh, that
reason,
sounds
it feels like it's written by a completely different person, but it's actually like hilarious. Like it's awesome. But that's it. That's the only one.
Wasn't Jump Force like only written by like people who like cared about One Piece? So like all the One Piece characters are in character, but they're like, oh
not
fuck,
necessarily.
who's Goku? What's
It
he like?
it feels that way though. It definitely
One-
feels like that.
I love One Piece, so I'm not complaining. I should buy the game
Yeah.
right now.
There,
Isn't it not
because,
even for
like,
sale
it
anymore?
has
It's
it has characters in it that are from like chapter like 700 plus. Like it's crazy. And then for the rest of the series, it's just like I won't say who's in it if you're not that far, but like
No, I'm 100% caught up.
well, Sabo is in it for one.
What? Why?
Yeah, Sabo is a playable character in the game.
Sabo fucking sucks, man.
I haven't read One Piece, but I know he appears in chapter like 732 or something.
He's not even like what in One Piece. Like they introduce just like spoilers for anybody, but like Ace as Luffy's brother,
Yeah.
like early on, and they don't introduce Sabo at all until like literally 700 episodes into the thing, and then they just
Yeah.
they introduce him as dead, and then they just bring him back to life, and it's like okay.
Yeah.
That's really fucking stupid. It
But
like
they have,
completely
like-
negates the impact of spoiler alert
Yeah.
Ace's death.
Right.
Yeah, at least
but
Ken-
Sabo's
at
in the
least Kenshiro
game.
was in it.
Kenshiro's sick in it, and I will say, also like all of the Naruto characters have like their end game movesets and shit. Like huge spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen Naruto is in that game. It's terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Kenshiro's sick in it.
Also huge spoilers for fucking Hunter x Hunter in that game.
Yes,
Wait,
giant
no.
spoilers. We
Yeah,
won't
don't say anything. Yeah, don't say anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
also,
dude.
I think the Hunter x Hunter characters are the worst off. I think they look the worst in that game's art style.
Yeah.
Have you
Dude,
ever seen
I-
the video where it's the person who's cosplaying as Gon and it's like, "Hi, I'm Gon. I'm looking for
Yes.
Kahlua."
I haven't seen much of Jump Force, but like, dude, there's no way the Hunter x Hunter characters look the worst because they have fucking Giorno in there. This is how hard they drop the ball, right? They have Giorno.
No, dude.
He's the
You don't
easy. No,
understand.
wait. Let me explain. Hear me out. So they have fucking Giorno in the game, and Giorno's like the
Yes.
easiest fighting game character to make, right? Because you just make him an install character. It's so perfect. You know, he has the arrow. You build up meter. You
Yeah.
go Requiem. Like it's just so like simple. But for some reason, they just made Requiem the default. Even though he
Right.
doesn't use
What?
Requiem like at all. And you know, Requiem's supposed to look like a little bit scary, right? He's supposed to look intimidating.
Yeah.
He's supposed to feel like a little otherworldly. And in Jump Force, he just looks fucking terrible. He's just
He's
so
awful.
fucking ugly. And they'll like zoom in on his like fucking disgusting face as he's doing like the fucking Buddha rush, and it's just like, oh my god.
No, dude, I still think, but like you don't have to have Giorno. You know, he's a DLC character.
Oh yeah.
But dude, okay, hold on. I need you to look at this. I'm saying this to general. You need to look at this. So here's
And-
Gone.
Yeah.
Whoever's
Probably,
editing this
probably
video,
edit the photos
Yeah.
like that to the episode.
Oh my god.
yeah,
That's
whoever's
gross.
editing this video, you're gonna have to go into Audacity and press click removal and do that for Bishop.
Yeah. Do that for all of my lines.
He's
Don't
scary.
do that, please. That'd be mean.
Yeah, do it.
I am not
It-
scary.
No, Gon is scary.
Oh, Gone.
disgusting.
Yeah, no, Gone is scary. Gone is scary. I
That
thought you were
is
talking
dis-
about me. I was like, I am not.
He looks so
Not
racist.
fucking scary.
What did they do?
Gon looks like a grown ass man in fucking Jump Force.
It's his lips. I feel like his lips are the thing that are really.
I think it's
his
the
eyes and
eyes.
lips.
Yeah, it's the eyebrows. And eyes.
But
yeah,
like,
it's fucked up.
yeah, he like
Why-
I just. He's
why didn't they just cell shade
so
this video game?
funny.
Like,
I don't know. It's
Oh
fascinating.
god. Hold on, look at this picture of fucking Requiem. Just take a look at it.
What the fuck?
Oh, he looks like a dolphin.
That's awful.
Looks like
Oh
a
my
like
God.
a gross sea creature of some kind.
That's really
Why
scary.
is the Statue of Liberty on Namek?
because like the game takes place in like it infuses like all the manga worlds
Oh,
together,
it's
but
like- it's
also
like
like
NBC
real world
Infinite?
Earth.
Is it
Yeah,
like NBC Infinite?
maybe I'm not sure. I haven't played that.
Because
But,
that kinda
like,
does
yeah.
the same thing. It's like all the
What-
worlds merge. It's like MK
Yeah,
versus
it's like
DC.
And like there are multiple like there's a part in the game where you have to play as you play as your character and you have to fight Frieza like on like like in front of like the San Francisco Bridge like
What?
like the Golden Gate Bridge, like it's crazy.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and then I think the first scene in the game takes place in like real world like New York City.
That'd be
Like
cool.
like
I'd
Goku
like
like
to see
Goku,
Frieza
Luffy,
show up
and
in New York.
yeah.
Dude, Dragon
That's
Ball's
like
the real
fucking
world,
cool.
dude.
Dude,
Oh.
Goku's real.
Sonic
come on,
joined.
does-
Sonic went into the real world.
Yeah.
Sonic went to the real world.
I would have seen Cell go to New York.
I want one chopped cheese.
It's so fucked up. They
I
put
wanted
fucking-
the Aki way.
Prepare the Aki way. Do it now.
It's so fucked
Don't
up. They
forget-
did
don't-
fucking
don't
Yu Yu
forget the
Hakusho
Bev.
characters, but they only had Yusuke. Like, how could you
Oh,
not have the
only-
Fab
well,
Four?
They only had Yusuke and Hiei as a DLC character for some
No,
reason.
no Kuwabara, no fucking
No
Kurama.
Kurama.
No Cardi, no
You gotta have
Uzi,
the
no
four.
Cardi, no
Like,
Uzi,
come
no
on.
nothing.
No Cardi, no Uzi.
It's like having Goku without Vegeta. Like, you can't do that. dog.
It's-
What's
It-
going
freaking
on?
do
You
that.
cannot do that.
you can't do that, dude.
I don't know
What the hell?
nothing about Yu Yu Hakusho.
It's awesome. You should
It's-
watch it.
I know
yes.
Kuwabara is like cool.
Yes, Kuwabara.
The intro for Yu Yu Hakusho goes Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hakusho.
Dr. Mario's nice.
No, they would never say that. Come on now.
Page and Dr. Hakusho.
I don't, there's just something like if you can't make better music than sick animation, you just can't make it in the musical world. Like that's just the rules. Like I was listening
Stop fucking sending Gold Experience
He
records.
looks so scary. He looks
I
so
watched
scary.
the Nacho the Cross-Eyed Cat, and like the song at the end of that, it just goes so hard. It's just like
Look, if I send this, will it make it better? If I send
No,
this?
no, it won't.
What
the
the Why does he have a penis?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Wishful.
Wishful.
There's that famous image where it's just Mr. Peabody says, maybe it did have a Charmin, but 6 million, really?
I should have showed them my tearaway pants.
Calm down.
Stop.
Calm down. This is how I know that it's like get to a certain point where it should have been like over by now. Just, like,
Yeah.
shit like
We're going
this
stir
happening.
crazy.
I'm
What
going
do you
insane,
mean? Mr.
dude.
Peabody's like an
It
evil
doesn't
man.
help that I don't have my fucking air conditioning on because it picks up on the mic, so I'm just like sweltering over here.
Oh yeah.
I am in
I think,
heat.
I think my dryer just went off.
Whoa.
Wait, you're
Turn that AC on,
Whoa,
baby girl.
whoa, Wishful.
I didn't mean it like that. You fuck.
Yo, Wish, do you want to come over later, dude? Like,
Ooh, kissing practice.
well, I mean,
Practice.
maybe more than that. Like,
Ooh.
Alright, have you guys thought of any like cool Christmas stories? Since I
Oh.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
that
we
was a
forgot
bit that we
about
were
that.
supposed to
Sorry.
do.
I have
Very
I have an embarrassing like gift related story, but it's not Christmas. If anyone has like a real
Alright.
Christmas one.
No, go for it.
I don't.
Oh, okay. I was like recording my brother opening fucking gifts on like his birthday, and like I was just, it's just like basic thing. And but I was like, I watched fucking, what's his name, the fucking I'm gay guy.
iDubbbz, we were just talking about it.
Yeah. I forgot his name. His name slips off my fucking brain. Okay. I was watching iDubbbz at the time, and I thought it'd be really funny. Like as soon as he opened the gift, I went money shot, because like that's what he did in his fucking unboxing video. And my fucking dad and mom looked at me with such horror. I was like, what? What money shot? That's like, dude.
Money shot.
Yeah, Father
And
Wishful
then
was like,
we had to
dude,
re-record.
you cannot say that.
You cannot fucking say that.
Goku, you can't say that. You're not
You are
from the
not from
hood.
the hood.
You're not from the hood.
You must be the real.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the real something.
iDubbbz, you cannot say that in front of
My
Lily
favorite-
Pods. You're not from the hood.
My favorite part of that video is that he tries to get like the guy behind Goku, like voicing him, is still trying to get like the N-word pass after he said it. He's just like, it's just weird that only certain people are allowed to say the N-word. Like, what's going on? Like he's.
I like the one of
Oh my
Vegito
God.
reacting to the Saiyan walk. He says, "No, I can't respect this."
No, that is so sus, guys. No, I can't respect this.
All right, I think I
Oh
have
my
a cool,
God.
a cool Christmas story.
Ooh, tell us.
It was actually like horrifying and like scary,
Oh,
but it was funny.
oh,
That's not
oh.
cool.
It was when I was like 14 maybe,
Okay.
and my little sister, who was only like a year and a half or 2 years old, was like hanging around on Christmas Day, and all like the adults went upstairs and all the kids were in the basement, and my baby sister picks up like a steak knife and starts chasing me, like fucking chasing me with
Oh
it,
my
and
God.
like cackling.
Jesus, that's crazy.
No one was hurt, right? Like, you guys are okay.
No. Yeah, everything's
Okay.
fine. I didn't get like attacked with a steak knife.
No,
I-
Ham died on that day.
Him died and
It's
someone
someone
else
else-
like came
someone
out.
else took my
Someone
wait.
else took his place.
Ham died that day, but Olby was born.
That was like a trauma moment. Like
I'll.
my brain
You
like
just said the
split into two
fucking-
people.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I just heard the Krusty the Clown laugh.
Was that me?
I don't know. It came from someone.
No, that was Woody Woodpeck. Woody Woodpeck.
Woody Woodpecker.
Oh, yeah.
What are you?
I'll say I've never been attacked by my little brother, but I have been like the aggressor to my other family members as like a small child. I will say.
Like being an evil
Like,
baby.
When I was like 3, like I was like 2. I was like 2 years old, and I was at my grandpa's house, and it might have been Christmas for all I know. I have no idea. I'm gonna say it's Christmas just for the theming of the episode. But like I don't know what it was that compelled me, but he asked me if I was because I liked Thomas the Train at the time, and he asked me if I was enjoying playing with like my Thomas the Train toys, and it's like the really heavy like metal ones. And I didn't say anything. I took it and I just threw it at his head as hard as I possibly
Oh
could.
my God.
And like my feeble like 2-year-old little arms, like it didn't do that much damage, but like after everyone was just like, what the fuck just happened?
See, when my
Like
sister
it
would
was
do stuff like
horrible.
that, when she would do stuff like that, she wouldn't throw it. She would wait until you're like vulnerable, like laying on the ground or something,
Oh my
and run up with
God.
like a die-cast card, fucking slam it down onto your head.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's like obviously I'm better now, but like I was like a psychotic little child sometimes.
But dude, Bishop, you just reminded me of something when I was like a little kid, when I was like 5 or 6 or something,
Okay.
and I went to my grandma's house, and I spent the whole time on her computer, like playing like flash games for like stick people are fighting.
That's a good time.
And then she went to like drive me home, and he went, "You know what, Grandma? I actually like violence. It's kind of cool. It's really cool.
I actually kind of like it.
Are you for real?
Yeah,
Why
I
would
was
you
playing.
say
I was
that?
playing like Stick Torture 2 or something on my PC when I was like 6. And I was like, you know what? I actually
imagine-
like violence.
I
imagine-
actually like violence.
I imagine she
Grandma.
was just like
violence
some
is
like
actually
poor old
pretty okay.
woman.
It's actually really cool.
She had the gospel radio on, and she's like happily driving you, and she turns around, she sees you, and she was like, "I like violence, Grandma," and like her whole world shattered. She was like, "No!"
No.
That's
just
like,
like an episode of Moral Oral.
that's like what Christian parents like expect to happen when they let their kids watch SpongeBob or something. But it actually happened to me. But it was with Flash
God.
games.
Yeah.
I actually
like
enjoy
violence. I just really like it, Grandma. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Like
Dude, I don't know
No,
what the word's talking
I
about.
remember
This is
the
kinda
exact games I was playing. It was like a Stick Torture or something, and then it was Bowman 2.
oh, that's a good time.
That's
Oh my
nice.
goodness,
That's
that's
badass.
awesome. Yeah,
I like-
honestly, that's pretty badass.
Wait, but what
I-
was the aftermath? Like, what happened after?
I think my grandma was like, Ham, you can't say stuff like that. Violence isn't cool. And I was like, sorry, Grandma.
Oh my goodness.
That happened
Yeah,
to me.
cool.
Like, what on earth did you just send, Wishful?
Nothing. You know, I just been
What
browsing.
Wishful, you need to knock it off.
What does that say? What, my brain
What are
can't
you
process how these two correlate. What on earth?
This is me after Goop saw
You gotta stop, Wishful.
Wishful,
Okay.
you're on thin fucking ice.
No one's
ruining
gonna
it.
understand this.
Well, then
You
fucking
can't
cut
see-
it
it's-
into me.
Yeah, it's a podcast. You just can't send images. What are you doing?
I
I
thought
don't even remember what I was gonna say.
And that's why you should watch the episode on YouTube so you can see.
This
funny
is why you
images.
should watch the Booty Cast instead. They're far better.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Wait,
do.
we're gonna save that for another time.
They do
Let's
put
go.
like they do put like image edits in like every 5 seconds of their videos.
It was horrible. It's genuine.
Image edits are like powerful.
I don't know, it's kind of cool, but we'll talk about that another day.
No, it's. This is really off. We shouldn't be talking about this right now, but in like the first like 20 seconds, your ears just get shredded from like really intense, loud, like sound effects. It's like fucked up.
It
Is that true?
Have you ever listened to the Booty
Cast.
Like something like that. Yeah, like
No, that's cool. Now that's just badass.
No, that's
It's getting to about 2 hours now. It's pretty,
Yeah, I think we should wrap it up.
yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
midnight.
Yeah.
I wanna go snuggle up in bed with my cute cat.
this whole podcast is like that one hard drive news thing where it's just like dorks make podcasts and it's all just inside jokes. That's just this entire experience.
I wonder if
fun.
I wonder if this episode is even gonna come out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
Another
some-
Goog episode down the fucking turlet. Yes.
No. I had a good, even if it doesn't come out. I had a
Dude,
good
my
time.
my
I don't
debut,
care.
it's not gonna be aired. I'm so sad.
Dude,
Do you know
my
what?
debut
You know what?
didn't. I had to wait
you know
2
what-
years, Bishop. It's really like it's luck of the draw.
You know what?
Alright.
You know what Shay Frillis would call this podcast episode?
What's
It is an
that?
episode that exists.
Well, it's an episode that
No,
exists.
No, dude,
it's
it's
a
better than
subversive
that.
masterpiece.
An underrated
Yeah, I
Grammy
agree.
winner. All right, thank
We
you
got-
everyone for listening or
Randy,
not
yeah.
listening if this never comes out.
Why did we just say this was never gonna come out? Like,
It's
I'm
gonna
just
come
kidding.
out.
I'm just
I don't
being
think
silly.
it's not gonna come out. That'd be a waste.
It's silly. Goddamn.
Yeah.
That'd be a
Alright.
waste of film.
All right, everyone, like say who you are.
I'm Bishop.
All right,
And-
do you
Where
wanna
can we
plug
find you,
anything or
Bishop?
anything?
Bishop, you gotta fucking plug the fucking Instagram.
No. Okay. Well, follow me on Trappin DBZ. That's TRAPPIN DBZ. Trappin DBZ. Follow it right now.
Okay. I'm Wishful Ranger 22. Yo ass knows where to find me, I think. I think we both know.
Yeah, and we're gonna remove Wishful from the credits.
Follow me on Wishful
Anyways,
Ranger 22 Instagram,
I'm
YouTube.
Ham Wallet with 2 T's. Once again, you should know that by now, honestly, because I say it every time I'm here. Yeah.
I'm
So
Nick
basically, Dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
and I'm Zamboni Roni. I haven't been on in a while, but it's glad to be back. It's glad to talk to these guys. And I hope you like listening to the podcast. Pretty fucking sweet.
All right, everyone, introduce themselves.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Twitter. Not Twitter, sorry. You can find me on Twitter too, but Instagram, Zamboni Roni.
All right. We hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, you can find me on olbyplays.com.
Only place.
All right, catch you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.